Nigeria or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today, 95.1 FM. Fort Harcourt. News.
Good evening, thanks for joining us. This is the World News on your Premium Top Radio. Today, 95.1 FM Port Harcourt, and the headlines. Rivers State Police Command kills 2 suspected kidnappers involved in kidnap and murder of Chief Executive Officer of HMG Attitude Limited, Hope Judgewell. Supporters of suspended Governor of Rivers State, Malai Fubara, again takes to streets in protest demanding his reinstatement. 2023 SDP presidential candidate Prince Adewole Adebayo cautions former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai and others against hijack of party for personal fight. In the foreign scene, Vatican announces funeral of late Pope Francis to hold on Saturday 26th of April 2025. I am Lucky Maxwell. The Rivers State Police Command has killed 2 suspects involved in the kidnap and murder of the Chief Executive Officer of HMG Attitude Limited, Hope Judgewell, who was kidnapped alongside 2 others in March 26, 2025, along the Cotton Channel, Bacana River by a gang of notorious sea pirates. The command in a statement said the gang of kidnappers was led by one Priye Ngiangyang, a native of Digima local government area, Rivers State. According to the statement signed by the Command Public Relations Officer Grace Iringa Koko, despite a ransom payment of 2 million naira made to the kidnappers, the body of the deceased was later recovered and deposited at the morgue. The statement said following relentless investigative efforts and intelligence-led policing, on April 3, 2025, operatives of the Anti-Cultism Unit in Emoha, in collaboration with intelligence gathered from 2 earlier arrested suspects in Yanagua, Bayelsa State, a tactical operation was launched on the kidnappers' hideout located in a creek of the Bonny Waterway. SP Grace Iringa Koko said the police, upon arrival at the hideout, the operatives came under heavy gunfire from the hoodlums and the team responded with decisive force, and in ensuing exchange, 2 of the suspects were fatally wounded while others fled the scene with varying degrees of injuries. She also disclosed that the 2 initial suspects who led the team to the location attempted to escape during the melee but were later apprehended with gunshot wounds. The statement further revealed that during a continued combing of the creek, some exhibits, including 1 operational speedboat, 1 80 horsepower and 1 70 horsepower outboard engine, respectively the deceased mobile phone, SIM card removed, 1 live cartridge and food supplies used by the kidnappers were recovered. SP Iringa Koko said the 4 wounded suspects were immediately transported to the police clinic for emergency treatment, but that upon arrival, the attending medical officer confirmed them dead on arrival. While their remains have since been deposited for autopsy, the Commissioner of Police, Rivers State, CP Olugbenga Adepoju, has commended the men of the command on the development which he said marks a significant breakthrough in the continued effort to raiding the waterways and communities of criminal elements. A police inspector, Maxwell Zabu, who is reported to be a security detail to former Port Harcourt City Local Government Council, Victor Huon, has reportedly killed himself. While the detail of the incident is still sketchy as at the time of filing this report, the police inspector is alleged to have shot himself dead at the Eagle Island residence of the former Falga chairman in Port Harcourt. Today FM correspondent gathered that the incident was reported at the police post at Eagle Island, which is under Azikiwe Police Division within Ilabuchi Mile 2 Diobu, Port Harcourt. Available information from police personnel revealed that detectives from the Azikiwe Police Division have visited the scene as part of preliminary investigation procedures. When contacted, the public relations officer of the River State Police Command, Grace Iringa Koko, who is of a rank of superintendent of police, said it is suspected that the police officer killed himself, but that investigation is ongoing to ascertain what actually transpired. In the meantime, the Commissioner of Police, CP Olugbenga Adepoju, has directed that the case be transferred to State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, Port Harcourt, for detailed investigation. Hundreds of supporters of the suspended Governor of Rivers State, Malai Fubara, has again taken to the streets in protest demanding his reinstatement. The protesters, who wore black attires bearing placards with inscriptions such as "Together we stand for Governor Sim Fubara. We want back our governor. We all voted for. Governor Fubara is the pride of Rivers people." The protesters, who are members of the Port Harcourt Township United Pressure Group, kicked off the march from Agri Road, Old Port Harcourt Township. Addressing newsmen at the protest, the leader of the protest, Prince John Tamunakuro, called on President Bola Tinubu to, in the spirit of Easter, which indicates the love, forgiveness, and reconciliation as fueled by the Christ, have a rethink over his proclamation against the democratically elected officers of River State. Tamunakuro urged President Tinubu to bring back the democratically elected governor of River State, reminding him that in the last general election, Rivers people supported him and should expect bigger support. Tamunakuro, while advising President Bola Tinubu not to allow the interest of one man to tarnish his administration.
By that immeasurable love, we appeal to the President of the Republic of Nigeria, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, to reconsider his state of emergency proclamation upon Rivers State on March 18, 2025, from the state governor, Sasinalaye Fuba, and the member of the Rivers State House of Assembly were suspended for an initial period of 6 months in the wake of the country's political crisis between the former governor of Rivers State, Chief Nyesom Ezewonwike, and Sasinalaye Fuba. Even the sole administrator, Vice Admiral Ibokite Ibas, admitted on resumption of duty last month that Rivers State is peaceful, showing that he was shocked by what he met compared to the chaotic and deadly posture he was giving.
Prince John Tamunakuro also expressed worries while Rivers State will be subjected to emergency and suspension of elected officials, while other states laced with crisis and killings have no such experience.
Rivers State did not deserve a state of emergency declaration when compared to Ondo, Edo, Plateau, Imo, etc. The emergency script appears to be a receipt for power grab agents against the development of the state, and so deliberately misinformed Mr. President, who made the actual declaration on Tuesday, March 18, 2025, for an initial period of 6 months, wherein both the elected governor, his deputy, and the member of the Rivers State House of Assembly stand suspended. Other crises have been rocked for months and years. Consequently, here have massive killings, kidnapping, and massacres in most of those states, with clear breakdown of law and order, yet no such declaration.
This is the latest in a series of anti- and pro-protests that have rocked the state since March 18, when President Bola Tinubu declared a state of emergency in the state and suspended Fubara, his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu, and members of the state's House of Assembly. Samuel Ugochukwu Onuchukwu has been declared as the national president of National Union of Ikore Students worldwide. Ugochukwu Onuchukwu was declared president of the students group after scoring highest vote from the election held in Port Harcourt. Speaking at Today FM premises, the newly elected president of the National Union of Ikore Students, Samuel Ugochukwu Onuchukwu, assured that his administration will run all-inclusive government. He promised to make the welfare of the students of the 4 Ikore-speaking language their priority and called for unity and cooperation amongst the students.
I'm here to reassure Ikore students that already they have seen what I have done. I'm not here to tell you that I will do this, I will do that. I have done several programs for Ikore students, and I'm coming to reassure the Ikore students that I will work in synergy with the Kelga, Falga, Obiapo, and Emoga national presidents in synergy and run an inclusive government. And I'm reassuring Ikore students that come next semester, through the help of the chapter president of Ikore students, we'll be paying school fees to 30 members of Ikore students.
One of the presidential aspirants of the union who lost the election, Chimaroke Emmanuel, pledged to work with the NUI's president Samuel Ugochukwu Onuchukwu for the best interests of the students group.
Onuchukwu Samuel, the president-elect of National Union of Ikore Students worldwide, on his emergence as the NUI's national president-elect, and we are assuring you that we will work together with you and make sure we move NUIS to a better place.
Some other Ikwerre student leaders, including the president of Kelga Students, Calvin Goodluck, his counterpart from FALDA, Godspa Amezi, and Obiakpo Aso Promise, as well as representative of Emwa local government area, commended the credible electoral process and pledged to support the newly elected NUIS president.
The newly elected president of Ikwerre Students, in the person of Comrade Onuchukwu Samuel and his led escorts, I want to assure him that as the chairman of the Rivers State National President Forum and the Obiakpo Student National President, that we would work in synergy to ensure that we take Ikwerre heights to greater heights. And we also want to call on all Ikwerre students to please support this mandate, because it is a mandate of truth, a mandate of transparency, and a mandate of integrity.
Our brand new Rivers National President, in the person of Samuel Onuchukwu, emerging the victorious in today's election, to assure him of my support alongside with the entire Kega students throughout his government.
Samuel Onuchukwu as the newly elected National Union of Ikwerre Students for his newly elected position as the #1 student of National Union of Ikwerre Students. I have witnessed election free and fair today, that the people that has voted is happy for the emergence of their new president.
On behalf of Emoga students, Samuel Onuchukwu, on your victorious emergence today.
President Bola Tinubu is planning to meet with the service chiefs to discuss the rising killings in Plateau, Benue, and other parts of the country. President Tinubu made his plans known on his return to Abuja from his 2-week working visit to Paris, the French capital. Tinubu returned to Abuja on Monday night after spending 18 days on the working visit and retreat in Paris and London. The Air Force One aircraft conveying the president landed at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, at 09:50 p.m. on Monday. Since April 2nd, when he traveled, more than 120 locals have been killed by armed assailants and several homes have been burnt, and 3,000 persons displaced despite the deployment of security forces. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated the Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Ibrahim Sulu Gambari, as the revered monarch marks his 85th birthday, April 22. The president's goodwill message was conveyed in a statement issued on Tuesday by a special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Nanuga. Alhaji Sulu Gambari is a former justice of the Court of Appeal and pioneer Solicitor General and permanent secretary of the Ministry of Justice in Old Gongola State. The president praised the emir for his selfless service to the nation, both on the bench and in traditional leadership, commending his unwavering dedication to national development. According to the statement, Tinubu also acknowledged the emir's contributions to the education sector as Chancellor of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, and the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi. The president also extended warm wishes to the royal family, the Ilorin Emirate, and the people of Kwara State, and prayed for the monarch's continued well-being and impactful reign. You're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. We'll be right back after the short break.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. Now the rest of the news. The 2023 Social Democratic Party SDP presidential candidate, Prince Adewole Adebayo, has told former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, and other opposition leaders that they cannot hijack the party for personal fight against President Bola Tinubu. Prince Adebayo, who spoke during the 50th birthday celebration of his wife, Queen Lilian Adebayo, in Abuja, said SDP is not a gateway car for a conspiracy and robbery. The legal luminary, who said he was still in the race for the 2027 presidential elections, maintained that SDP is not a platform for personal political battles. On the killings in Benue and Plateau, Adebayo advised the president to re-strategize the security architecture to address insecurity in the country. In the same vein, former African Action Congress presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore took a swipe on the ongoing coalition move by opposition stakeholders ahead of the 2027 general elections. Sowore, who spoke with newsmen, said he was in support of coalition and opposition in a democratic setting, but argued that the individuals involved in the current coalition move lack the credibility to champion real change. The federal government has announced full closure of the Ijora Bridge in Lagos, starting from April 27 for critical repair works. The Federal Controller of Works, Lagos, Olukorede Kesha, made this known during an inspection of the bridge on Monday. She said the bridge connecting Ijora Causeway to Apapa needed comprehensive repairs, especially replacement of defective bearings beneath the deck. Keshari emphasized the importance of the Ijora Bridge as a major route leading to Apapa, home to two of Nigeria's busiest ports, Tinkan and Apapa ports. She acknowledged the disruption the closure would cause, but said that it was necessary for the safety of commuters and to prevent further deterioration. She said that to manage expected gridlock, motorists approaching from Ijora will be redirected from the 7-Up roundabout to reconnect to Apapa, and that heavy-duty vehicles will be diverted via Costain through Igamu to access Apapa. Kasha reassured the public that the Federal Minister of Works had carefully planned the diversion routes and did not anticipate major issues. She appealed to road users for understanding and cooperation. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Betokun, has constituted a team to investigate the alleged assassination claims by Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Senator Akpabio had petitioned Egbetokun demanding investigation and prosecution of the senator over the claims. In the April 3rd petition and copied to the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi, Akpabio described the allegation as defamatory and called for legal action to preserve peace and his safety. IGP Egbetokun, who confirmed that the team is investigating the matter through Force Public Relations Officer ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, said he will unravel the truth. You would recall that Senator Akpoti Uduaghan had, while addressing her supporters during a homecoming gathering on April 1st, accused Akpabio and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello of plotting to have her killed. The embattled senator also said she had already reported the matter to the IGP before publicizing the issue. On the foreign scene, the funeral of late Pope Francis has been scheduled to hold on Saturday, 26th of April 2025. The Vatican, in an announcement, said world leaders ranging from U.S. President Donald Trump to Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky have assured of their attendance to honor the Catholic leader. The Argentine pontiff, 88, died on Monday from a stroke less than a month after returning home from 5 weeks in hospital battling double pneumonia. His funeral, which is expected to draw huge crowds, will take place at 10 a.m. on Saturday in the square in front of St. Peter's Basilica at the Vatican. Francis' coffin, which he previously ordered, should be of wood and zinc, which will then be taken inside the church and from there to the Rome Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore for burial. The date was set by the first so-called General Congregation of Cardinals on Tuesday morning, which kicked off a centuries-old process that culminates in the election of a new pontiff within 3 weeks. Earlier, the Vatican published the first images of the pontiff in his open coffin ahead of its transfer to St. Peter's Basilica on Wednesday to lie in state. The Pope's body was photographed during a service Monday evening in the chapel of Casa Santa Marta, the Vatican residence where he lived during his 12-year papacy and where he died. The conclave should begin no less than 15 and no more than 20 days after the death of the Pope. To end the news as a summary of the major stories. We told you that Rivers State Police Command has killed 2 suspected kidnappers involved in the kidnap and murder of the Chief Executive Officer of HMG Attitude Limited, Hope Georgeville. Some supporters of suspended Governor of Rivers State, Simalai Fubara, have again taken to the street in protest, demanding for the reinstatement of the governor. We told you that the 2023 SDP presidential candidate, Prince Adewole Adebayo, has cautioned former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, and others against hijack of party for personal fight. He also heard that Vatican has announced that the funeral of late Pope Francis will hold on Saturday, 26th of April 2025. Uchendu Ejowo, editor of the news. For comments and inquiries, please call 0818-389-2850. Send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. Read our stories on todayfmlive.com. Good evening. I'm Lucky Maxwell.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
So fresh, so clean. Love me in and out. Unfailingly. And I'll be down now. Anytime you call me, I'll be down. I'll be down. Because I love and I love and I love and I love you only. Because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run. Fly, we can fly in the sky in the night. Hold me in your arms in your love, in your light. I'm on your wave right now. I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. I'm on your vibe now. You got me on your side now. Yeah, I'm on your wave right now. Whoa, 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 yeah. If not you, then I don't wanna know. I don't want no story. Day and night it's unconditional. Got me living softly. Yeah, yeah. Love me judge, love me tender. You know you love turn me up like Nepa. Anything you want and I'ma do whatever. Because I love and I love and I love and I love you only. Because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I fly in the sky in the night. Hold me in your arms and your love and your light. I'm on your wave right now. I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. I'm on your vibe now. You got me on your side now. Yeah, I'm on your wave right now. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Said love me judge, love me tender. Love me judge, love me tender. Said love me judge, love me tender. Love me judge, love me tender. You my sugar, my honey, my tender lover. You my sugar, my honey, my tender. Yeah, you are my sugar, my honey, my tender lover. Why would you just open your mouth and say something? Actually, terrified. Yeah.
Solo. You know I've been riding solo. Before my 30K promo. Now they call me a dollar. May nobody call me a dollar. I get no $1 if he pass it. When I do with my dollar. When I do with my dollar. When I know get the cup. See I need you for my cup. Don't need so many things you done. So many things you done. I don't need fight since when I never thought you should see me suffer. Stop. Me, I know the year what you are. Stop on gun. Stop. Me, I know the year I don't love. Stop. Me, I know the year what you are. Me, I know the year I don't love. Stop on gun. Stop on. Don't know. Look, I carry them, go where them no know. Make I give them this step like Bobo. Originality, no be Bobo. I'm a yummy, oh, ni go. I fight all the wars on the lolo. Make go see me on the solo. If you like, say yeah, I don't go low. Dragons in a lie, see that with me. Eleda me, my jet long. Bukata me, you tip for my family, I be stubborn. Come on. Enter their body like two guns. On the good on. Yeah. Me, I know the year what you are. Stop. Me, I know the year I don't love. Me, I know the year what you are. Me, I know the year I don't love. Stop. Yeah, bumbo. That money is a bumbo. Normally she had your boss if not hustler. Get to the money pronto. They call me Dickie like Tonto. For me girl ready to be condo. I've never been missing in action. They start today calling me Uche Jumbo. When I dey wear my dollar. When I dey wear my dollar. When I no get the cup. When
And I bunny keep for my cup, but don't need so many things you don't know. So many things you don't know. Me and only 5 years when I never thought it. Just you Lisa Bamba. Stop. Me and the year what you are. Stop. Me and the video I don't know. Stop. Me and the year what you are. Me and the video I don't know.
Emanuela, that is something like a winner. Oh no no, señorita, but this love is in arena. Ah no no, Emanuela, carry my love in no play. Oh, Emanuela, I'm making me your number. Make a fit already for Insta. I been a WhatsApp, you want to go enter. Baby, you remember. I'ma let you me, I tell you, say I know by anything where they say me, set me, I know by. I be good, picking myself and your lover. Favorite performer. Oh, yeah, baby, me, I want make you open ways to your open ways. This your love, it they make me praise. Me, I no go fit to imitate. Oh. My baby, start to the open ways to your open ways. This your love, it they make me praise. Me, I no go fit to imitate. Manuela, carry my love before we play now. I don't go, señorita. I don't wait for this number. It don't day I dey beg for this number. When I dey who they grind, them no send rise. Meet no day for December. See my baby right now, make you check out. Then they play the girl, you not stop every day now. Cause the music make them start to send rise. Meet on day for December. Oh yeah, baby, me I want make you open ways to your open ways. This your love, it they make me praise. Me I no go fit to imitate. Oh. My baby start to the open ways to your open ways. This your love, it they make me praise. Me I no go fit to imitate. Oh. Oh, 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 oh.
ife solo onye sozichi ya ma n'elu ụwa nke anyị nọzikọ ọ bụ onye kazi Chukwu mana ọ gbanarịrị chi ya n'ọsọ ọ na-ebukwa chi ya ụzọ anaba maka na ife na-asọghị ọ bụ azịa na-asọ ndị ọzọ nọ mana afọ egwu a na-etiziri unu ọzọ ndị owe ka ọ na-asọ ndị ụfọdụ etu a ka ọ na-ewekwa ndị ụfọdụ yes sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Tuesday, 22nd in the month of April 2025. I'm playing this music for those who are busy jumping from one party to the other.
Oh Sunday, oh Wendy, 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 oh Sunday, oh Wendy. If there's some no be Sunday, oh Wendy, and get so chino, oh Sunday, oh Wendy. Maybe Nankonya Sanu, oh Sunday, oh Wendy, on a Fuga no dear Mano, oh Sunday, oh Wendy, a put us in a muddy veino, I don't want my lady, oh Sunday, oh Wendy.
It's like jumping from one husband to the other. A lot of drama will unfold in 2026. In preparation for 2027, your personal Lord and Saviors in politics. Hey, call me and tell me what's on your mind. 0810-9510-951. 0817-0000-951. Please don't forget to send me a message. I'd love to take those messages. Yes, good evening, welcome. Hello? Yes, you're sounding like you are in a tunnel.
In what?
You're sounding like you are in a tunnel.
I'm not in a tunnel.
That's the way. From your end, you're sounding like you're in a tunnel. Hey, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please. Good to have you.
My name is Inot and I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Yes, please.
Mark, what's on my mind is I have heard of Zafara State that they said some communities have to pay 60, is it 40 or 60 million?
60 million.
To help for some communities. And there is no state of emergency there. No state of emergency. So what I'm saying is that those states that they are supposed to be state of emergency, the president is looking the other way. River said that it's very peaceful. He said there should be state of emergency. Now, secondly, the protest that is ongoing, that they did today, I'm saying that this protest is even coming late. Because they can't tell you that somebody has come to your place and he has stayed for more than 1 month. You see now that we are waking up from our slumber that we know that we have to protest. When the sole administrator has stayed for almost more than 1 month, and it's now we are protesting. Anyway, it's not late. More of these protests should be coming so that they will know that this illegal sole administrator is not welcome by majority of River State citizens. Thank you very much. Innocent is my name.
Yes, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, Marco.
Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Samuel. I'm calling from Alaka.
All right.
Yes, what is on my mind? Number one, is to declare state of emergency for Tinubu traveling. They should declare that state of emergency because I don't understand that 2-week working visit. Who is he working for? Is he working for the interest of Nigeria? Look at what Bandit is doing. Bandit demanding 80 million. Bandit demanding 80 million. And he's the president of ECOWAS. Are we deceiving who? He said you want to call meeting for chief of all these army chiefs on the rest. What are you calling them? I've given them order to march. I've given them order. Bring them to book. That book, not a fool. That book, who hold that book? Who hold a book?
Thank you. You see the kind of music I'm playing for them? Correct Nkwa. One bottle for that lead guitarist. Yes, good evening, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Go ahead.
Good evening. Yes, so I won't say anything without touching the amount of illegality going on in Rivers State and Nigeria as a whole. Yes. You see, when people grow up as laws, and at the end of the day, you now give them power, and they feel that they have unlimited power, according to Pastor Bakare. It is very, very bad. It is very, very bad that we have people who don't believe that things, laws exist. And all of a sudden, they got power from nowhere. And they feel that they are on top of the world. There is nothing that you will say that they will listen. Look at what is going on in Rivers State. Look at what is going on in Nigeria. And we have a president who does not listen to anybody. Who does not listen to anybody at all. Because he feels that he has power that is unlimited. That is very, very sad. Secondly, I won't talk on radio without talking about PHED. PHED. Those people are thieves. I can't stop calling them thieves.
Have they stolen your money before?
Yes, they are stealing from us. Let me explain to you why they are stealing from us. Lately, they told us that there are upgrades. You go from band A to band B, and because of that, they hiking the tariff price according to the bands. And go back and check. Those bands don't have that light. They don't give them that power that made them to heighten those tariffs. And sometimes some of those that say 18 hours power, 25 hours power, 25, they don't have 5 hours power, 5 hours power. And they are charged very high. And nobody is saying anything. Nobody is saying anything. In Nigeria, what we say is anything like that. Yes, the president will do this. Yes, people are dying in Bruno. Yes, people are dying in this. No problem. That is who we are. That is who we are. Very quiet and docile people, and we cannot continue like this. Because it is high time everybody in Nigeria stood up against these people, against these few people that have turned themselves to devils. That's what I call them. They have turned themselves to devils. And it's high time we stood up against them. And one day it will happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Maxwell.
Good to have you. What's on your mind?
Yeah, this is Silvano Sofio calling from Torres Beach.
All right.
Yes, what is my mind is about what is going on in River State. The first one, you are not happy. You are not happy. No matter the president is the president of Nigeria. If one day he will leave that seat also, when people look at him, let him not be offended. Because now he's on top of the world as his power. How can you come and suspend an elected governor? Who does that now? Can you try this in the northern states? You can't try it. For you to even suspend even only the House of Assembly members, you can't try it. They will march out with you. But look at what is happening in River State. When there is no crisis, nothing is happening. No fight, nothing. Let me just shock you. When the solar disaster came in first in River State, he told the whole world that there is peace in River State. And the House of Assembly complex was 80 to 85 completion. Such an information could have made the president to even recall our current able governor that we voted to come back to his position. But still yet, no available because of power, because of somebody. It's not good. But let us remember that one day we will leave this power. And when the next person will come, we use all his own 5 fingers to point you. Let nobody cry. Look at what is happening in the northern. Killing, Brolu, Plateau. Look at what happened on that Friday. People are prepared to go to service, went and destroy and kill them. Please, you are begging our president to get for protest. He should use the opportunity to call back our governor Governor Tim Fubara for us. We want him back. Please, I don't have anything to say much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Go ahead. Good evening.
Yeah, Senior Lucky Maxwell. Good evening, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, my name is Charles Brown from Elekaya. First and foremost, what's on my mind is I just bless God for celebrating my 54th birthday on Sunday, the same day my father arose. That's number one. Then secondly, it begins to make me ponder. Yes, my uncle Maxwell used to call us docile. I don't know who's senior, whether me or you, but I still call you uncle because you're on radio. He used to call us docile people. Yes, I think we are. Because I cannot imagine when a man who feels he is greater than the whole nation would tell us that we should come and beg him that reinstating our governor is in his hands. Then if it is in his hands, why did the president have to suspend him? So he's trying to tell us that if we beg him, now he hold the heart of the president. He don't turn God, he go turn the president heart to say, we have seen him go back to the seat. Only God and time will tell. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
All right. Let me continue with my Nkwa music.
Baby, you're what you do, they find. No power, no balance. From morning to night, you walk out. No power, no balance. All my niggas are pure because of no power, no balance. Now I give you my love, you know, no power, no balance. Baby, you're what you do, they take each other. No power, no balance. Sister, you know, they say, no power.
Are you enjoying the music? Yes, good evening. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Master.
Yes.
Yeah, what's on my mind there is about what happened there yesterday or today. Ospark. Also, saying they will naked people. They will flog people. That they will back head. That's on my, another thing on my mind is the federal government. They came back and said they want to put they cannot pay NEPA bill again. And they want us to pay NEPA bill. And they say then they cannot pay. So that every month, every year they will say they will use 10 billion to buy battery. Every year 10 billion to buy battery. They also go to Ignatius Ajuri. They used to take 100 naira or 200 for each student if you wear sleeveless shirt. Just sleeveless or short picture, they'll take 100 naira, 200 to pass through the gate. So Ospark now want to use them to export money too. So when they say you're here, you pay money, you pass. 5,000, you pass. 2,000, you pass. The girls will pay money and pass. This is because they cannot ask those girls out. So they are looking for ways to start to take export money from them. That is everything about Nigeria is extortion. Both the federal government, everybody. You see now, you calculate after next year, they will budget 10 million for battery. Every year, till they go out from the office. It is strategy. So I will pay the impact bill for them. Thank you. I remain glad.
Yes, good evening.
Max, good evening.
Go ahead.
Max, what's on my mind? I've been thinking. 95.1 radio station, Today FM, is the most, wanted. By that I mean the most sought after radio station, especially as far as Port Harcourt, River State is concerned, which is where I reside. I don't know of other states for now. I wonder the level of orientation or the kind of orientation that the presenters that work in this station, go through or have. Because me, I'm a radio person. I know virtually every radio station on the dial, and I listen a lot. But comparing the presenters of Today FM to other ones, I don't know how to put it. Your patience, your maturity, your engagement. The only radio station that a presenter can be talking to a caller is, okay, your time is up, and a caller, I say, hold on, I'm talking. Some even say, it is me that is talking. I am talking, don't call, and even at that, the presenter, honestly, I'm not happy you, I'm not trying to patronize you, honestly, I'm thinking, because I know how it is in all radio stations. So I actually want to say that whatever it is, I don't know whether you come with it to that station or whether it is given to you there. But in all, you people are different. The maturity you may get, the engagement, rather than cut people off like other people do, you get to engage people and you understand, and at the end of the day, you give everybody a sense of belonging, carry everybody along, and make the poetry of your caller feel like a celebrity. Since this open mic presentation came on board, I think they were popularized by this the radio station that is in your neighborhood. Yeah, we've been following them. And everybody has been, but Max, I want to say kudos to 95.1, the presenter.
Thank you, sir.
Whoever is your manager that is, giving you, because I know you are dead to self. You are serving the public with that sense of debt to yourself. You don't regard yourself. No pride. You don't. Even when the insults come, no. I don't know how to express it, but it's from my heart I'm saying it. I'm not patronizing you. I want to say people should keep it up. Kudos. And no wonder everywhere you go to is to 95.1. Today FM is the station. And I don't know for how long I've talked to this station without changing my dial. I'm telling you the truth now. I can say for months, I've not tuned to any other radio station. Except, and even on Saturday, I won 1,000 naira airtime from Odogu of Sports. What's his name? Emeka.
Okay, Emeka Dina.
Yeah. So I want to say kudos to you guys. You guys should keep it on.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. You're the real MVP. Thank you, sir. Thank you. What's on my mind? The president just said fuel subsidy no more, and so be it. Can he also be bold to say Boko Haram no more? Basi. Right. This one says, okay. Oh, but you didn't put your name. You just sent a video. Maxwell, how can you play beautiful music like this one you're playing to people who don't have mind of their own? People with no character. This is abuse of good music. What's on my mind this evening is the message I sent to no, I don't understand this message, sir. Please, can you resend it? Okay, let me take some few more calls before we wrap up by 7 and then take a short break to come back for area talk. Yes, good evening.
Go
ahead, sir. Yes, please.
Yes, what is on my mind, Maxwell? I want to protest to President Tinubu, not to listen to the protesters who are saying the Governor Fubara should come back. I am protesting to the President. He should hold on the suspension, he should extend it. Under Governor Fubara, I is my own opinion. I have not seen the project that he started and concluded. And I have not seen any development. Under we saw flyover 1, flyover 2, flyover 3 to 12. We want to see Governor Fubara, we are not seeing. So I am protesting to the President to extend the emergency, so that River State, and I believe that for now we have recovered the River State. River State people have taken over their state, because I can see the appointment, I can see everywhere is calm. I believe I want it to continue like that. River State have taken over their state. Thank you very much, Maxwell.
All right, thank you. All right. In as much as you have a right to your opinion, but for purpose of education, we must put some things right. When you say Simfubra hasn't done anything, well, we're here. Our job is to hold every government accountable. From what we have seen in the past less than 2 years that Simfubra came on board, he corrected some things. Promotion was done, both for local government workers and state civil servants. And then you talk about the fire service, the 3 Rumo Domaya, that of Burukiri, the one at Mile 1. And then you also talk about 85,000 naira minimum wage that was paid. The one for local government workers was, I think he approved it before he was suspended, and I think they started receiving it also. The Trans-Calabari Road and some other roads you can talk about, basically. So if you say Simfubra hasn't done anything, well, he might not have done everything. I have my own personal issues with him as a governor, because I feel governance, when he came on board, should be with the speed of light. But if you say he hasn't done anything, you might be wrong. If you compare it with the 8 years of former Governor Wike, well, when he's done with his own 8 years, we can now do that comparison. But Simfubra has corrected some certain things, and we've also had, when you talk about relative peace during his tenure, that's before he was suspended. Even before the state of emergency, River State was peaceful. Yes, there were pockets of issues, But River State was peaceful. And we didn't also have that, what you call it now, that apprehension and threat that was in place when the former governor was in charge. Personally, I have criticized Governor Simfubara here. Nobody has sent me one threat message. Nobody. But when former Governor Wike was in charge, I received threat message almost every day. Oh, yes. So we must be able to state the fact. This is for purpose of education, so that, yes, Governor Wike built bridges, River State University campuses, and some other roads that he also did. But promotion for civil servants were not done. Human capital development was zero. When Governor Fubara came on board, Governor Fubara has not also attended to the private sector, but for civil servants, he has attended to them. So we must state the facts. All right? That's it. Now, let's take some messages. And by the way, when you talk about state of emergency, it is not healthy for the state. Let us be clear on that. Our job as journalists is to protect the Constitution, and that's what we're doing. It is not helping the state. It does not help any state. There is nowhere in the Constitution where an elected person will suspend another elected person. I think this one is not a matter of stay on the fence. We are talking about governance here. And governance, negative or positive, affects everybody. So we must state the fact. There is no state of emergency of this nature that helps any state. River State is going backward and backward. We are supposed to be putting pressure on the governor to do the needful in every sector of the economy. And I'm waiting for him to come back so that I can start. Oh yes, I have litany of things that I will put pressure on him, because that's my job. My job is to put pressure on the government of the day. It doesn't matter who is there, whether it's my brother or not. That's my job, to put pressure on the government of the day to do the needful. It has nothing to do, there's no sentiment about it. If you don't want to do it, get out of office. You understand? So I'm waiting for Governor Sim to come back so I can put pressure on him, because there are a litany of things he has to do, and with the speed of light. No smeh. All right, we'll take a short break and come back for area talk.
Today's news in 60.
The Director General of the Nigerian Natural Medicine Development Agency, Martins Emeje, has revealed that the country could become a net exporter of traditional medicines within 12 months. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Muhammad Ali Pate, has disclosed that about 12,000 Nigerian women are diagnosed with cervical cancer annually, despite the disease being largely preventable. A team of Nigerian researchers has uncovered how maternal diets can influence the risk of hypertension in children, highlighting the critical role of nutrition during pregnancy in shaping future health outcomes. A consultant gynecologist and obstetrician, Ayodele Ademola, has identified ignorance as a major reason why several couples take longer to get pregnant. On the foreign scene, the World Health Organization (WHO) has said that countries have finalized the draft global agreement aimed at improving how the world prepares for and responds to pandemics.
Today's news in 60. In 60.
If we know the God, tell me, no Give me chance for my disco. I saw the thing go from zero to hero. I've been dancing for so long, so long, so long. Now I'm on my knees, I'm singing. Higher, 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 higher. Oh, don't take me higher, higher, higher. Higher, 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 higher. If we love you, God, tell me now where I forget. If we love you, God, tell me now where I forget. Enemies, they won't bring me down. They can't bring me down. Down, down, down. Say now God, they hold me down. Uluwa hold me down. Down, down, down. My life is looking so marvelous. Shebi them call we anonymous. This kind of blessing are only us. CCTV and the monitors. Person we carry God carry plus. Everything go to miraculous. Follow me sing say higher, 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 higher. God don't take me higher, higher, higher. Higher, 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 higher. If we love me, God, tell me now where I forget. If we love me, God, tell me now where I forget. Enemies, they won't bring me down. They can't bring me down. Down, down, down.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Now let's wet the floor before we go into our main topic of discuss. And this has to do with everyone who is listening, married or unmarried. There was a very shocking story of very sad one coming from Delta State, where a particular lady who serves in the cabinet of the present governor of Delta State she was an essay. She's late now. Was an essay to the governor. Reportedly died of suspected poison. According to the report, they are suspecting her husband. It goes to tell so much about how people who probably, because according to the report, the moment she got married to the man, the man first, as in, cut her off from her family members, from friends, changed all her property into his name. Now, when people marry, you need to shine your eyes before you marry. And if you discover that you are in an abusive relationship, it is better for you to do the needful, which is talk. Talk to loved ones. Talk to the authorities. It is better for you to leave that kind of marriage than for you to stay there and die. According to the report, she was locked up in a room, either poisoned or thereabout, until she died. Her husband has been arrested, and I'm sure, let me not say I'm sure, I want to believe that the police will do the needful. I want to believe that proper investigations will be done, and then they will do the needful. It's very important. But please, if you are not married yet, please shine your eyes. Man, woman. There are people who are very funny. There are people who you can't marry. Don't marry for the fact that someone has money or is beautiful, or because you guys have been together for a very long time. That's not the reason why you should marry someone. So that we will not hear stories of this nature. I saw her picture, and when you talk about beauty, God deposited, I think, let me just say, God, I don't know. You can't bribe God, though, but, you know, there are some people that you ask if they bribed God. The lady is too pretty. So please, before you marry anyone, be very, very, very careful. If you are in an abusive relationship, report. Don't stay there and say, he loves me. He loves me. Because he's giving you money. Like someone asked someone in the movie, I think they were dating before and now she's married. So when they saw somewhere, the guy now said, you are now married? Say yes. The next thing she said was, he's a nice guy. The guy now said, he's a nice guy or he has money. You know, for our female folks, some of them, once they tell you a guy is nice, just know that the guy has money. So please don't marry for money. Oh. I'm not saying you should go and marry someone who is lazy or is not doing anything. But what I'm saying is, marry someone who has, who doesn't, marry someone who has home training. There are things some people can't do. But there are people who are devil incarnate in human form. You marry those kind of people, your own torment will start from here. So please, let's be careful. Let's be careful. If you are in an abusive relationship, please separate. Move out of the house. Don't allow your parents bully you to say, hey, what will people say? Now I wish she don't die now. What? Waiting people they talk. She's late. She's in a mortuary. So don't allow people, friends, family members say, what will people say? It's a shame, oh. Hey, auntie, brother, if you're in an abusive relationship, please leave. It's not the end of the world. They will not send you to prison. It's not a punishable offense. There's nowhere in the Constitution that says if you leave an abusive, even if you leave your marriage, nobody will punish you. It is better you are alive to tell the story than for you to go to the great beyond. Life is one. There's nothing like after 10 years, the person will not resurrect. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, let's be careful. Let's be careful. And please, for mothers and fathers, when your children come to you that, and you know, there are some men who are in an abusive relationship, but they don't talk. Usually, men were trained to, don't talk, don't cry. Soak it up. You're a man. Be a man. Now, lie, oh. Don't be a man. Oh. In that kind of situation, please don't be a man. Oh. The only man we have is the supreme being. Oh. It's only God. Oh. It's God that can take anything. You are just a mortal man. And then you are in an abusive relationship and you're soaking it up. You say, I'm a man. I'm a man. My brother, you go run into depression. Oh. And before you know it, sickness. Oh. Before you know it, you're gone. Oh. 3 months later, she has hopped on another man. So please, don't kill yourself there and say, I'm a man. A woman is nagging you because it's on both ends. So it's not just the men who also abuse the women. Women also abuse men. In fact, these days now, the level of women abusing men has gone higher with the economic situation. So because you're not providing the way you're supposed to provide, the woman is now abusing you every day, abusing you, and then you are going into your shell. You are in depression. You know, you've soaked yourself in depression. All you do is just go out with friends to go and drink, to stupor. You are killing yourself. Your kidney, and you are not drinking because you want to jolly. Now you are drinking because you want to push away the pain and depression. No, it doesn't. When you are drinking to jolly, you will take 1 or 2, and you'll be cautious. But when you are drinking to push away, the pain, you will drink to stupor. And if you continue like that, you might die young, and she will hop on the next train. So please, it is better you tell Madam, Auntie, Ozole, it has do. There's a way you guys can, if you have children involved in the marriage, it's better for you to be alive first now. There's a way you can work it out. where the children will stay than for you to die. Because if you die now, who will even train the children again? So please, as a man too, don't soak it up and say, I'm a man. Not only God be man. No. When some people tell me that in some situations, say, I'm a man, I say, now God be man. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to be man for this one. Now God be man, because God is immortal. Me, I'm mortal. So there's a measure, of things I can take. So don't say, I be man, I be man. Don't go and kill yourself. Oh. Life is one. Me, I'm a jolly person. Once you are a joy killer, don't come close to me. Oh. I will just avoid you. Yes, and there are people who are joy killers. They come into your life. Every time they come, you are sad. It might be your wife, it might be your husband. They always kill your joy. It might be your boyfriend or girlfriend, or even the person you want to marry, or even a platonic friend. Please avoid such people. Nigeria has problem. You want to now carry another one and add up? Please, don't kill yourself. Be a jolly man like me. You understand what I'm saying? So, having said that, please, let's be careful. And I think the other day I talked about why is it that men are dying in their numbers. Please, men, take care of yourself. Don't soak yourself in depression. Don't say, I'm a man, I'm a man. So, she asks for this, you do. She asks for this. The one you cannot do, leave it for. You are not El Shaddai before you go and die. El Shaddai is the one who provides everything. That's the Almighty Being. Whether you're Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, there's an Almighty Being, right? He's the only one that can provide everything for every person, for everybody. You can do as your strength can carry. In fact, he's the one who provides for you. So if she's not okay with the one you're doing, don't kill yourself. If she wants to now go outside and do anyhow, well, you can decide to just, move away. Let the person go and do anyhow. Don't kill yourself for anybody. I beg you, in the name of God. Please. You are not El Shaddai before you go and die. Now, let's now go into the main topic of discourse. I just need to clear that. Life is all about interest. That is the truth. Let's not be religious. Life is all about what? Interest. When we're doing business together, we look at our interests. What is it that I'm going to gain, and what is it that you are going to gain? The problem we have is that some people are greedy and selfish. They want to carry everything. If we share everything we have, if we share the resources that is available, it will get to everybody. The only difference is that some people will not have the measure to which others will have, and it's not an issue. One of the reasons why in developed worlds people don't hype political leaders is because what they have, the political leaders have, the bourgeois have, they also have it. I'll give you an instance. The man has electricity, you have electricity. He's paying for his electricity, you are paying for yours. He's paying tax, so you can't jump it. You're also paying tax. He has access to medical, good free medical, you also have access. School, the school the children are going to might be a little bit higher, but you also have access. Your own children also have access to quality education. There's a limit. There's a standard. Do you understand? There's a standard. They don't go below that standard for everybody. But for the bourgeois, they go to the Harvards and the Yales. That does not mean that those who went to Harvards and the Yales are much more intelligent than those who attended the average universities that others attended. It's just a little bit. Even you might even be more intelligent than those who... Intelligence is not about the school you went to. It is inbuilt. God can give you an insight to do something, and then you do it and you become a star. You get what I'm saying? Messi's and Ronaldo's, they are successful in football. They didn't probably go to Harvard and co. Am I correct? So everybody have their field. So what this man has, you also have. He might be driving a V8. You are driving your V2. Moto na moto. It will carry you to your destination. It will also carry him. He also boards train. The same train he bought is the same train you bought. So the inequality is not much. The gap between the rich, middle class, they have middle class, another middle class. Then what they call poor there, you want to embrace it. Do you know that beggars over there have choice? You know, they give them free meals. So they say, no, I don't like this one. Give me this one. Here, which beggar get choice? There, their beggars have choice. They have choice. Yes. Do you understand what I'm saying? In Africa, it is a different ball game. So the interest of the average European is carried. Now, the average voter in Europe knows what he wants from this man who is wrapping his mouth before he gets into political office. He knows what he wants. The average European is talking about his own welfare. Not the welfare of this man. Not he is our tribesman. Not he is our religious man. So when people are campaigning, they are listening to what they are saying. And the average politician over there knows the average character of the average European. I'll take America for instance. The American citizen knows what he should get from government. Here, most people don't know what government should give them or what they should get from government. That's why you hear people say, government is trying. It is an act of foolishness and ignorance to say government is trying in this African country called Nigeria. Quote me. It is an act of what? Ignorance and foolishness. If not, okay, let's analyze it. Government is trying. You have generator in your house. You have solar. Am I correct? Your own, or you bought with your money. Then you pay OSPAC to secure you. Is that not so? You buy your own vehicle. You build your own house from foundation to finish. You build it. No help, no mortgage, nothing. And then you say government is trying. Oh, we need to take you to Asaba water to go and wash your head. So the average American from childhood, I think that's where, our problem lies. Our parents didn't teach us. Our parents didn't educate us enough. From childhood, the average American knows what government should do for him or her. There's free school from, I think in UK it's from age 4. There's free school from that age till you finish what we call here secondary school. Theirs is college, right? Which one is college? High school, college. Anyone, just put it. Our own here is secondary school, university. Then do you also know that there are courses you want to do over there, you get full scholarship. In fact, they're even giving those scholarships to Africans too. As in, there are courses, new emerging courses. They are preparing their society for the next 20 and 30 years. So in order to encourage people to study those courses, they give you full scholarship for your master's and PhD. That's for African people. Not to talk of their own indigents. Do you get that? In Finland, 95% of the money they use to fund education is from government. 5% is from donors, alumni. Maybe you finish from Uniport now, you decide to donate money to them. It's 5%, but 95%, 96%, yes, 96% is from government coffers. For instance, like the way River State government is now, all the schools in River State should be run, well run by the River State government. Do you know in Finland, if you see their classroom for nursery, primary, you want to turn to a baby. And they give them free meal. It's not this oil rice and half egg that they give to our children and they say, the Buhari administration said they were doing, what were they even doing? School feeding program. Our leaders subject us, they denigrate us. You need to know these things so that you can teach your children. When you carry oil rice and you put half egg and you give to a child to be eaten, you are denigrating the child. And that child is not from a poor African country. That child is from the richest African country. In fact, do you know Nigeria is richer than most of the European countries? Oh, you don't know? Nigeria is richer than the... In fact, let me not go far. Rivers State alone is richer than some European countries. Some European countries, you don't have anything. No. Some of them, what they have is flour. That's what they export. Oh, you don't know? Some of them, the only thing they have is seaport. With oil for where? Which mineral? Mineral for where? Mineral resources for where? They don't have Checom. That's why they all flock in here. Use our low brainers that are here, who call themselves leaders, and then exploit us. Take our resources and go there. When they take it there, they produce the phones and everything, and then you import it back. So the average European child from childhood knows what government should do for him. If a train is supposed to arrive in 20 minutes and it does not arrive, the kind of riot you will see. Do you know why? They don't take nonsense from their leaders. They don't take what? No. And I challenge any politician who is listening to come and to call in and tell me that in Europe the citizens endure. They don't endure anything. In fact, they even feel that their leaders are not even trying. You don't know. The average European feels that their leaders are not even doing enough. That's with that place that you are running to go and wash plate and dead body to earn dollars. So their citizens, they don't do menial jobs. When Donald Trump came and he said, hey, chase everybody away. You don't know it's part of all the protests? Who will do the menial jobs? Africans who work in their farms. If you have strength, you make money in Europe. The only thing, just go there with normal, get your papers, everything. If there's no job, why are people doing 3-4 jobs? People, they do 3-4 jobs for country where job no day. Here, do you know even the mason guys, electricians and all that, job is scarce because projects are not ongoing. And again, if you look at here, we don't produce, we don't manufacture. Yes. Everything is produced over there, shipped down here. So how do you want to engage people? That's why when they say hey, they want to employ civil service, everybody who want to go into civil service. If One Airport is working and I'm making 30,000-40,000 naira in a day, what do I want to do with civil service that they will pay me 120,000 in a month? Or 70,000, 80,000 in a month. And you are making 30,000 in a day at One. No be big boy you be that. Do you understand? Are you following me at all? Am I talking to myself? I'm going somewhere. So, life is all about interest. In the political space, it also has to do with interest. The followers within the African sub-region, West African sub-region, the question I want to ask you is, what is your interest? When people are going, you are voting people into political office, do you sit down and outline your interest? Do you know even marriage is interest too? Yes, they say you love. Okay. You love the person, right? These days now they ask the women, what are you bringing on the table? You don't know. The woman is also looking for a man that will better her life. The man is looking for a woman that will better his life. That's how it is. So life is all about interest. When, for those who believe in the holy books, when Jesus told the disciples, when he was going to pick them one after the other to leave their profession and follow him, they asked him, that's negotiation. Master, what do you have for us? You say we should leave fishing leave our carpentry, leave this, leave that, to follow you to go and fish for men. Oga, no vessel. You are the Alpha and Omega. Waiting day for us. What is our salary? What is our remuneration? Here, we cover everything with hypocrisy. And you say, just the work. Just the work. The patient dog eat the fattest bone. Am I a dog? You know be dog. Now me be dog. Who one day patient? Oga, tell me, what do you have for us? And Jesus told them, you will get 100% here and 100%. Why do you think Peter had to cut someone's ear to defend Jesus? He didn't want Jesus to go. They were enjoying. No? You don't know. Why were they wearing the same clothes? Expensive clothes. Clothes that when they tore Jesus' clothes, the Roman soldiers, they had to cut it to collect some. They had to do, what do you call it, throw coin on the floor. Who will collect first? Who will collect? That means the clothes were expensive. Expensive suit, if it was today and our native attire. It means they were enjoying. So the man didn't want his Oga to leave the throne. Just like essays and co now. If you say anything now, they'll fire you. They don't want their Oga to leave the throne. They are enjoying. Is their interest. You, electorate, what is your interest? Have you defined your interest? You have not defined your interest. Now, I'm going somewhere. It is based on your interest that you follow. If your interest is not being carried along, is not being taken into account, why are you following that man? Why are you following that man? You know, this thing does not only happen within the political setting, even in normal private sector. So this message is for everybody too. This discussion is for everybody. You have been working with a man for 4 or 5 years. Your life has not changed. You are still there. Okay? We need to check your brain. Yes, we need to check your brain. Why would you be working with someone who is doing well? He's sending his children up and down abroad. You marry, never marry. And Oga has not told you that, my boy, my driver, won't you marry? Even the time you told him you wanted to marry, he said, hey, don't worry. Let us push it forward. Are you getting younger? So your Oga does not want you to marry, so that you continue to serve him like a slave. Lazarus, let the one coming from the master's table reach me. I am okay. Come on, go and sit down. How can you be eating crumbs? Do you know there are dogs who don't eat crumbs? I have a senior friend who works with the Akwa Ibom State government. He's an elderly man. I know what his dogs eat. He has 2 dogs. In fact, what they eat, if you quantify it, is more than what human beings eat. And you are waiting for crumbs to fall. Now, why are you supporting that political leader? I'm not talking about those even who are around him, his primary contacts. No. I'm talking about you who is on the street, who don't have bursary, no school fees. You are frustrated. Your life, you don't even know what will happen tomorrow. The average American citizen knows what will happen tomorrow via policies and programs of government. In UK, they discovered that information technology, they are not doing well. That for them, they feel they are not doing well. Then they have introduced it from their primary education. Compulsory for all children. You are not paying for it. You send your children to private school and you pay. You want your children to learn robotics and whatever, you pay extra from your pocket, and you have governor and president. You know the shame? Let me ask you, you know the shame? And you are still supporting that person. I'm asking you now, are you not ashamed that you have to pay out of your nose to give your children the best that you can even offer? And you have a government and you are paying tax. The natural resources, they sell it. They share the money every month. And yet, you still put his image, that the person that your Lord and Savior, your personal Lord and Savior in politics, you put his image on your DP. Someone put this in and then sent me a account that me I should help him, that he has not eaten. And he has DP of one very nonsense politician on his thing. I didn't even answer himself. I would have sent him like 1,500 or 2,000. But when I saw that thing, I said, go and meet that person. You didn't even put your father's DP or your mother's DP. You don't get father, you don't get mother. Uncle, auntie, uncle. You okay, put your own face now. Put your nephew's face. You know, put now these nonsense people that have destabilized and scattered this country. Let me ask you, what is the program and policies of government, your state government, your local government, your state government, and your federal government for you in the next 5 years? Answer. No, tell yourself. Don't tell me. Tell yourself. That's you are 25 now. Eh? In the next 5 years, you'll be 30 years. Am I correct? What programs have they outlined that you now you have checked yourself? Okay, haven't graduated from here. River State government will be doing this IT skill, this one. So all you need to do is just register automatic. You don't need to belong to a political party. And you go and learn that skill. Or you go and upgrade. Or you want to do your master's. And it's compulsory. Do you know there are some countries, they look at areas that that they will need in the next 10, 20 years. And they start preparing. And then they make it compulsory for every child. So once you are in secondary school or you just left university, you just automatically get enrolled. It's not, they will force you to do it. You don't know? There are countries like that. That one, you don't need to have a level 17 civil servant in your village to go and take recommendation. You know, it is here. They say before it, they will not give you condition. The student loan, they say they are giving it to you people. Have you gotten it? They will not say you go and bring a level 17 officer in your village, a chief judge in your family. Do you have chief judge in your family? They will give you all manner of conditions. Just know that they don't want to give you that thing. Then they will now say those people will sign. And you don't have anybody in your family. So you're automatically not qualified. So what they are telling you is that it is only the children of the bourgeois that can access it. And then you are still... So for political followership or followership general, why do you follow people? Is it not because your interest is being taken care of? Is that not so? If your interest is being bastardized, why do you then follow and support a certain set of people? No sentiment now. Okay, you are Yoruba. So because the man is a Yoruba man, he is doing well. Even if you don't have food to eat. Or you are Igbani. So because the man is an Igbani man, he's doing well. Even if you don't have food to eat. Now, let me shock you. Policies and programs of government is not difficult for it to get to all the citizens. Let me tell you, government have all the machineries to put in place to ensure that things get to the remote villages. In those days, how did scholarship letter get to one poor boy in Bukuma village? Bukuma, is it a village? Where will I call now that is the interior? Down. They will find you. DHL will find the boy. They will go and give him the letter, his scholarship letter, to travel abroad or to go to UNN. They will look for him. They will now see him coming back from the farm with his mother. And then when they see the man with the bike, you know, you'll be scared. He said, no, don't run. We brought a letter for you. They will now give you the letter. You will now read it. Your mama no go school, your papa no go, so they don't know. You are not the one who will now explain in language that government has given you scholarship. They will now dance, put rapper on the floor and be jumping. Then you will now go to school free of charge. They enjoyed it. All these people, these destroyers of destiny, they all enjoyed it. But they don't want to do it for you now. But you are still following them. Why do people still follow people who don't have their interest at heart? Even in the private sector and in the political setting, why do they follow them? Why must you follow somebody who has jettisoned your own interest? When you know, you have known now, you didn't know before, you have known now that life is all about interest. God has interest in humans, so he created humans so that he can fellowship with humans. Is that correct? That's the interest. You don't know? Life is not one-sided. It's two-sided. That's why you have two hands. This one wash this one wash this one. So give me a call. Let's talk. Why do people follow people? Within the political setting, within even the private setting, when their interest is being jeopardized. And I ask you a question. Answer that question by yourself. What is the policy of your government, local, state, federal? For you, take a look at your age now. Between now and the next 5 years, can you write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 policy and programs of government that government have said we want to do for you, our citizens, and they have categorized it? For those who are in secondary school, this is it. For those who will leave university, this is it. Core members, this is it. Electrician who didn't go to school, this is it. Tomato seller, this is a policy and program. Check write 5. Write it. That's the assignment I've given you. Good evening. 0810-9510-951. Maxwell, the average European does not thank His Excellency for giving us light and road and for appointing our son into government positions. Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
Go ahead.
All these things that you just talked about now, you know this material from none of them.
Can you speak up, sir?
It will be difficult for them to do because they know when they do it, and they will not have that.
Oh, we can barely hear you, sir. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Good evening. This is Kanu Kuleti.
Yes, please.
I heard what you said, and I'm always following your programs. I'm in love with the programs. This thing is what I'm passing through with one of us, that is always supporting us. Why they always like somebody or talk good about all these politicians is ignorance. There's one thing that Richard Okolo, one civil foundation, he said when one is suffering from ignorance and the person is ignorant of his ignorance, because if they know what they are doing, they cannot be able to be supporting somebody who is suppressing them, somebody who wants them to come out. That is my own system. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, this one says, actually, will keep me with laughs. Some of our youth no get sent, so they are busy shouting capacity leader. While the capacity leaders gate, they can't come close. God's King, thank you very much. Send a message to 0701 9339 962. Good evening.
Yes, Master, good evening.
Yes, please go ahead.
I love this topic that you just bring forth this evening. It's a very interesting topic to me. Mr. Maxwell, do you know that the light and darkness cannot coexist? No matter how you try to force darkness to live with light, it cannot coexist. when you listen to callers and supporters of politicians, you know where they belong. Evil and good cannot coexist. A wicked man will support wickedness, and a good man will always support a good. That is why you see a lot of us, when we come to speak, we speak in that aspect. Because once you love good, if you see good, you will always appraise good, and you will always wish that good prevail over darkness. So one of my white friends was telling me the other day, she said, black people, their truth is at the back, but for the white, their truth is in the front. Do you know that the corps of leader we have today, if it were to be now that the oil facility, such as the refinery that we have in this country, will not have been possible. The Kanji Dam that we had in this country will not have been there. They will do anything possible to frustrate it. How will you be producing a crude oil and you have the facility that you can refine that thing here that could boost your finance, your currency? You just go over there and borrow money and shift it to them, and you are struggling here over here. You cannot even fit because you are using that crude oil to service your loan. We have cocoa, and that cocoa now is booming. Government eyes can never go that direction. They don't want to do anything for this country.
Thank you very much.
Let me learn. I was told a colleague the other day, most of them, I have several of them, they are graduates. They are clapping and appraising. They have been doing security jobs in an oil facility for 10, 15 years as a graduate. Your salary is below 100,000 naira. And you are singing and clapping for politicians, whereas in a country where you are supposed to be enjoying. I call them educated illiterate. That is what I call them. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
Hey, Master.
Yes, please. Go ahead, sir.
What you are saying is that most of us, let me use that language, is that we are confused. Because in the sense that the politicians have used us as if they have used us to do Ogwego. You know what they mean by that local language? Because they destroyed the whole system, and the people that are now following them does not know they are left to right. So what they are looking for is just peanuts, like you talk about Lazarus in the Bible. So what they are telling them is what they will dance to. So they are just confused. Those that know their self is not ready to even follow them or listen to them. I was telling somebody today, when I was growing up, concerning Trasamadi, I used to have some job there in some of the companies. I'm a professional by trade. So sometimes you see these white men, they will call you for maintenance, you go and do. But they have destroyed the place, all those things have gone. So even if you go to school now, you come back, you don't have a job, you don't have a trade. Even when you have a trade, you don't even see somebody who will give you a job. So the whole system is destroyed.
Thank you. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, man.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
You see, Maxwell, I shed tears in the morning when I heard one of the persons that came on the radio and began to praise the present government, that the present government is the best, that everything is running smoothly, we are not having any issues. I was angry. I wanted to call in that particular program, but I just held myself. You see, what is happening in Nigeria is that Nigerians we have issue with our brain. But Nigeria, as a country, sir, I am telling you, coming 2027, Nigeria will speak for itself. I am not talking about the Nigerians, but the Nigerians, the citizens of this country, they can decide to keep silent. Now, Maxwell, you will know that in those years, when atrocities have been committed in the land, there used to be a time that the land will rise up and speak for itself. 2027, Nigeria as a country will vindicate itself. But the citizens of this country, if that man can say such things, I wanted to ask him a question, sir. Have you entered into the market to buy something? Do you know what people are suffering? So many people have died. But somebody is still praising the present government and telling us that everything is okay. It's fair. But one thing I know is that the next election that is coming, general election that is coming, if the citizens of this country do not want to say anything, the land will rise up and speak for itself.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, this one says the issue, Abiodun says the reason why they still follow this is because of laziness, ignorance, and lack of exposure. Lack of exposure. Max, please, is the situation different from the religious leaders who keep... Basi, that's not part of our discourse, okay? We are talking about people who control our natural resources. Religion is a personal thing. You choose to follow whoever you want to follow. But when you talk about collective well-being, this one is our collective wealth. There are people who are Buddhist. There are people who are Islamic, who believe in Islam. Some say they are Christians. Some say they are traditional worshippers. It is your personal belief. But all this set of people fall under government. Buddhist, traditional, everybody needs light. Traditional worshipper, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, they need light. They need water. They need good road. They need jobs. Am I correct? Those things are not supposed to be provided by the Buddhist temple, the church. Even if they do theirs, is just infinitesimal, small. They don't have the resources to cater for all citizens. It is government that have the resources to cater for all citizens. So your issue, I laugh when people go after, religious leaders and then start abusing them. Those people are not your problem. They are not the one holding your wealth. Those ones is their members that will choose either to follow them or not. It is not the duty of my religious leader to provide water for me. It is not. He's not the one who wrote the constitution. Religion is a personal belief. It is President Tinubu and Governor Sim Fubara that is supposed to provide water for me. And those are the people I'll focus on. They are the ones who are supposed to give me light. Okay, the federal government said they don't want to pay NEPA light again, the NEPA bill. They are going to push solar. You see that they are prioritizing their own comfort. But they don't care about you. For you, they say they want to ban solar so that you won't buy again. Or when they ban it now, it will become expensive because people will start smuggling it. Maxwell, thank you for this valuable free intuition. This will help our people to have sense of judgment in blindly following destructive leaders ready to enslave the states. Festus Zimani, thank you. Maxwell, I quote you wrong, or Edwin, I don't even understand your message. Please send a good message so I can read it out. Let me know where you're quoting me wrong. Okay, Max, the youth president, that was... No, please leave. We are not talking about individuals. You see, that's the problem. If an individual says something, it is his personal opinion. The question I want to ask is, what is the opinion of every other person? Don't forget, these leaders or these political leaders, there are few people, very infinitesimal, who are benefiting from them. Don't expect those people to say negativity about them. For instance, the essay by Onanuga, do you expect him to say anything against Tinubu? No, he won't. And never expect it. You will never see it. The people who are working with Simfubra, do you expect them to say Simfubra is not doing well? No. What is your own interest? Leave those people. No matter how respected you are, for me, anything you say is your own opinion. I have the right to demand for what I am qualified for. And I've said it over and over again. I said River State is owing me since 1999. Me, personally, they are owing me. They have not given me scholarship. Bursary, they did not give me. No money for business startup. They have not done anything for me. For you, I don't know about you. Then Nigeria, that one, they're even owing me since I was born. So then for you, I don't know. That's why what I'm saying is prioritize your own personal interest. Leave what one essay or one person somewhere is saying. That shouldn't be your business. What should be your business? When that person talk finish, Oga, give me my share. You should own the system. You are a shareholder in the system. If you bought shares in a company and they are sharing, and then this one say, I've gotten my dividends of so, and then you've not gotten yours, will you keep quiet? Nigeria is a company. River State is a company. You have not gotten your share and you're keeping quiet. Well, that's your business. Well, we're out of time, unfortunately. Our political leaders can do all of these things you mentioned. Well, the truth is that these politicians know that any day they try to make the system better, they will lose their relevance. And because they know this fact, they have to employ the repressive state apparatus to perpetrate evil in the name of governance. Secondly, Sir Max, the average youth of Nigerian thinks only within the chambers of his stomach. Hence, they can't think critically, let alone asking the right questions or taking actions. And when those of us that feel the system should be better begin to ask questions, they deploy their war dogs and sycophants to attack us. All right, that's much you can take. Everyday Real Estate is standing by. Stay with us, don't go anywhere.
95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
And please listen to this paid infomercial.
Ewo! Please, help me. My land is gone. Oh. These land grabbers have come again. Oh. Hey, who will help me? What will I do? I'm calling on the state government, the police, and the traditional institution. In fact, even United Nations to come and help me recover my land. Oh, hi.
Olga Anthony, come. Oh. Let me tell you something. What is the problem? Why are you shouting? Did they declare a state of emergency? Calm down. Now, the problem with you is that you don't listen. I don't know if this your ear is for fancy. I told you where to buy a good, safe, and affordable property. But for where? You don't listen to me now. Now, instead, you are now calling on United Nations to come and recover your land. Now, you are swayed into the rhetoric of buy one plot, get one plot free. Deposit 200,000 for land and be allocated to you. Buy a plot for 500,000 and get free survey, free deed, free 1,000 block, free 10 bags of cement, and even free wife. Now, see where you don't land yourself. How realistic are these promises to you as a person? Now, only greedy person, they fall into the hands of 419. Let me tell you something. Land is not cloth or just mere commodity. Land is an inheritance and should be acquired and gotten through a very reliable real estate company, through a person you know that has a proven integrity. Now, they call on United Nations to come and help you recover your land. See what you do yourself. Come, Joe, make I tell you the good news. Do you know there's a virgin place that's untapped when it comes to real estate? A place with so much virgin lands yet to be disvirgined or deflowered, according to Igbo people. Now, a place that's close to the prestigious University of Port Harcourt, just a 3-minute drive to Sapphire Garden. A place that you buy landed property and you can go to sleep because the land cannot be grabbed. You don't need to buy landed property where everybody's going or where everybody's buying. Come and see our Sapphire Garden in Emoha. Just 3 minutes drive from the University of Port Harcourt, 3 minutes drive from Ignatius Ajuri University of Education, Ndele Campus, 5 minutes drive from River State University, Emoha Campus, and 1 minute drive from Emoha Council Secretariat and just by Greenville Company in Emoha local government area. How do you explain a land that's close to 3 universities, LGA Secretariat, and 3 major oil gas companies? Waiting you they wait for. Come make I carry you go. Everyday Real Estate. Let's show you all our properties, including 1. Sapphire Garden Emoha, just by Librada Junction by East West Road for just 3.5 million naira. Pearl Garden, Igrutali Schools Road, just for 2,950,000. Seafood Relax Rumekini by Akash Road, fenced with access third road for just 16 million naira. Kaka. Seafood Commercial Ajip by Kure Road, Port Harcourt, just for 45 million. Camp Garden Estate, Rumakunde off Ahazi Market for just 1.8 million naira. Channel View opposite Council Secretariat Emoha for 2.9 million naira. Comwork Agricultural Garden Abareche for 1,350,000. Seafood Alu for just 4.5 million naira. These properties are hotcake now, so you better rush and buy them before they go finish. At Everyday Real Estate, we provide affordable housing for both the rich, the middle class, and low-income earners. Don't break your head again, Madamu and Ogamu. Come, let's show you our good properties that you can buy without hassles. At Everyday Real Estate, we also buy and sell already made building across all locations. Tell us your budget and we'll give you a fully completed building. Show us your land and we'll develop it for you, and you pay small. Is that not good news? We are Everyday Real Estate, and our aim is to provide affordable housing to the low and middle income earners, even the rich. Call us now on 0705 999 2241 or 0705 999 2242. Visit our office at USD Close, 90 Obiwali Road, Rumigbo, Port Harcourt. The Bible says, Genti, listen, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So, visit us at Everyday Real Estate. Let's show you our Sapphire Estate, our ready-made houses that you can just buy, pack your load, go inside, bam bam. If you no get wife, you marry wife, join body. Wait, before I forget, we also build and maintain properties. I hope you got that. Now, give us your budget and we'll find a property for your level. Call us now, sharp, on 0705 999 2241 or 0705 999 2242. Everyday Real Estate. We care about your shelter.
And that was a paid infomercial.
What do you love listening to? What's your style? What's your choice? What do you yearn for? So we've got great talk, amazing conversations, entertainment, sports, and lifestyle. So tune in to Today95.1 FM Port Harcourt, because we are the voice of the people. The voice of the people.
Thank you for staying with us. It's now time for Eyewitness Report. What have you seen within your environment that you're not happy about? Call in and tell me. What is it also that you have seen that you like or you are enjoying? Maybe security has been beefed up, your road has been fixed, things are going well. Please call me and tell me. The numbers are open: 0817 00 00 951 and 0810 9510 951. You can also do me a message. Voice notes can be sent to 0701 9339 962. That same number accommodates regular messages. Good evening.
Hello, Mark.
Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, Mark.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Douglas.
Go ahead.
Mark, I want to ask you something. Can we equate the office of the governor to that of the full administrator? Because I know very well, if you don't want to answer it, I know very well that a governor, according to the position of our constitution, is an elected person who, all of us, contributed our elected powers through our, what do we call it again, our franchise, as it should hold for us in custody our power as citizens of a particular geographical area. And then compare it to somebody who never elected but was imposed on all of us just to do administrative duty. These are the areas I'm just concerned. Illegality against what the law provides. I'm just concerned about that. Firstly, I will be one of those who will never address Nalai Fubara as a suspended governor. He remains the governor of Rivers. I will never do that. I will never do that. I'm just concerned about these two things. Equating an appointed person to an elected governor against the wish of the people. It's unfortunate. When we begin to glorify legality and the provisions of our law, I wonder where we are heading to. That is me. And come to think of it, posterity is watching at all of us. And firstly, it will haunt everyone of us that feels so like accept some of this abnormality. Thank you and good night.
All right. What's your eyewitness? Please call me and tell me. Send me a message. All right. Do a voice note. 60 seconds, maybe 90 seconds. Wrap up everything and send it so we can take it. Your eyewitness might be social, it might be infrastructure based, probably there are infrastructure within your environment that is bad. You need to report it and then call the attention of the authorities. Don't feel bad and say, oh, who am I going to talk to? Just say it. Don't worry, normalcy will soon return. Normalcy will soon return. But just say it. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Go ahead.
Yes, I witness report about the Nigerian police. I mean, after several times I've called. I say, please, do investigative journalism. Please, just drive and come to town, Old Port Harcourt town. Bakuba, from Abo Road to Bakuba, route to Bakuba. If you come here, come and see what the police, Nigerian police, and the River State Command, what they're here. The level of extortion, harassment, embarrassment, I mean, it's just too much. Just because of the 100 naira. Passengers, you see the way they harass passengers, drivers are not left out. So please, I'm begging. I'm calling on the Commissioner of Police, River State. Also the Public Relations Officer, PPRO, please. They should come here, come and do investigative journal. Let them come and investigate. Come and see the activities. What the Nigerian police must come and do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, now, I want that good. I'll be I will continue to talk. But when those people that when they're in government, they do not come and do that road. When they're in government, they do not bring some hand for us. When the chairman is on seat, where the president no do this in my state here, they are in seat, even the governor, even the chairman. People like those are complaining. Ogama say, they are able to tell me now when they come back to the office now, where they resolve the issue, where they come back to the office. Are you able to tell me, are you able to promise me they will do the polite road and they will give us transformer? I want to hear how if we continue talking, I've been talking since how many years now? The entire office since 2023. 2023. We are 2025 now. I've been talking, shouting. People are supporting, they say, they didn't work. They didn't work. Me, I'm telling those people now, supporting, they say they didn't work. Let them tell them, please, when they come back to the office, they are very office. Let them say that a Honda for Jesus, complaining deeper like road. Let them tell them a Honda for Jesus, complaining about transformers. Let them say they're poor chairman. They remove one eye. Would I not? Let them say the governor, when they're back from the office, say deeper like road. We don't have anything. Let them come and do it. Look, me and Mechi gave us anything. Wait a man, let's see. That man was best governor. I never seen this my state here. Look, me and Mechi, the best governor in this river state. He did something for us. So gave us a standard school at Mopanari here. He gave us road. I said, that man, wherever that man is now, he's carrying a Honda now. God bless him and guide him. You know, the same person do good things. He thank him. Wherever he is, he is happy that, yes, somebody is.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Please keep the calls coming in. Just keep on talking. All right. Let's see. We can take this one. Your voice note is very low. Can you resend it? Good evening. 0810 9510 951 0817 0000 951. Okay. Eyewitness, why is it that nobody is cautioning? This is but they just send me eyewitness and leave this one, leave this political matter. All right. Leave that political matter. Let's talk about issues within our neighborhood, our communities. Okay. You understand? If the police is harassing you, as if the local vigilante is not doing their job properly, there's an eyewitness. It might be a health thing you have discovered, health hazard within your environment. Yes, that's an eyewitness. Okay, let's take this.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Please, there is a secondary school along this West Road. That school have turned to another thing. Is no longer a school. Please, government should come to. Government should come and do something over it, please. That school is no longer a school. Along East West Road between Mbolu Junction to Arudin Mercyland. That school, they're on purple and white. That school is something else. Then the way some schools are, but some government schools, they are charging students on the way they are treating WAEC students are very, very, those who are going on WAEC is very, very bad. School is no longer taking serious. Students are no longer taking serious in schools. So if you go to schools, teachers are no longer doing their job. What they are after is money. It's very, very wrong. 1, 2, within this East West roads by Rumapara, there is a place there, Betel dumps. That place have turned to a refuse dump. It's very, very bad, very flooded.
All right, please, if you're doing a voice note, turn off the volume of your radio set so the sound doesn't get in. All right, my eyewitness is the Rumekini and Rumosi Ring Road. I don't know what the construction workers are doing. The road is very narrow, small. The building government paid to be destroyed was not. I don't know what is going on. Please put your name if you're sending in a message. Good evening. Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please.
My name is Christian.
Go ahead. I'm so sorry. Can you call back, please? Good evening. You can try the numbers now. If you've been having difficulty trying to call, you can try them now. Okay? 0810 9510 951. Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Maxwell.
Go ahead.
Okay, I quickly report. My name is Stanford.
Can you speak up, sir, please?
Okay, I said my name is Stanford. I'm passing through Rumoporo flyover headed towards Elius. That place is in thick darkness. No street light whatsoever. The place is a mess. If you know this place, you can run into a stationary vehicle. You know, it's such a mess. Such a mess. There needs to be street light on this part of the road. If not, accidents would happen on this section of the road. Please.
All right. Thank you.
That's my eyewitness report.
Thank you, sir. Cornerstone, any hope? Those living within the Cornerstone axis, any hope as regards your road? Good evening.
Good evening.
Go ahead.
I'm on Fleminaso.
All right.
Yes, my eyewitness report. There is this new development. What I'm seeing now, the return of a mentally derailed person and destitute on our roads, street. You see them everywhere. In fact, they are naked now. See this mentally derailed person. They are naked. be it female, male, working on our street. Sometime during our governor, I still call him my governor. So I asked him like, hey, Joseph Ubara, when he was before this state of emergency. I think they were sent back to some of their states, But now, you can see them everywhere. They are naked, completely naked, moving around the street. You see them in the bus stop, everywhere. So I don't know, please, Ministry of Social Welfare or the authorities in charge, please, should do something about it. It's alarming, increasing number of mentally disabled and rescues on our streets. It's becoming be careful, I beg. Look on our bed, please. I'm calling them, begging on the sole administrator, please. Try. Authorities concerned, please do something about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And that's the job of the Ministry of Social Welfare. Well, I wouldn't like to go into the issue of how the agencies are not working. You already know. What do I want to say again? Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
I'm Chinedu. I'm calling from
All right, sir.
Please, yesterday, I don't know, I'm a chair, of a chair. That's my So yesterday, as I was coming, as I was coming back from a chair, and I saw the police station at Okomoko, my brother place, and I saw. Please, I wanted to tell the people in charge to do that place very well, because that place just like a market. It's not true. Please just help me them so that they come and they prepare that place for the people they stay around there. If you look at the police station, it's like I don't know how to call it. Please. That's my eyewitness. Please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Still do me a message. A voice note. Yes, you can still do a voice note. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Maxwell, good evening.
Go ahead, sir.
This is Maxwell calling from Minica. My eyewitness is this NDDC project, this solar light they are putting on them. There's the one that they put along this Nika road from if you are coming towards Tank to Nika. I carefully observed that so many of them are very close to the high tension. And
please, can you call back? Would love to. I think I've seen something of that nature. I don't know how they segmented the installation. But, we live in a society where we don't plan things. We just do it anyhow. Contract is giving, no supervision. Some of them, you see it close to a fence. And you also blame them too. You blame them and not also blame them because we don't have a planned society. You understand? When people are building houses, there's no plan on ground. Private people just do what they want to do. Government, is supposed to go ahead and plan every environment. When they are planning it, they are supposed to, of course, do the installation of street lights and all that. But you see, people have built houses for years. They've been living there. Then one day, NDDC just wakes up. Oh boy, how go take thief money? Mokubu solar street light. So they start distributing, and then people say, they have done well, they have done well. So you see, the whole thing is just scatter, no proper planning. I quite understand what you're complaining about. Good evening. So that's why you have, issues like some of our streets are very small. It is a foundational problem. There hasn't been plan ab initio before people started building. Yes, good evening.
Lucky Maxwell, good evening.
Robin Macho, go ahead.
Happy Sawas to you.
I wish you same.
Lucky Maxwell, today I went to see my senior friend. Professor Elijah Okere, JP, the chamber of Chokota. That road from the Igbo junction, that junction, Abaro junction there, leading to Chokota, Kurofo, Umegui. I'm not talking to a back a boss the solar because I'm going to do anything. It's going to talking to the God River. That has the relationship. That
Robert Maja, can you try the other number or can you call back?
okay.
Your line is breaking, so we can't get the message.
It's okay. Sorry.
Please call back. Would love to hear that message. Good evening.
Max, good evening.
Yes, please.
My witness about the bridge, the Tuka bridge, they want to construct from Kuka to Borokiri. Yeah, this bridge. This was started during good luck time. Unfortunately, it was stopped. NDDC was at the report that embarked on this project. Unfortunately, it was stopped. This government actually want to expand it, and they've seen material start coming. Now, what I want to report is, I can imagine, this project is through NDDC and linked to Tinubu, the federal project, kind of, and the way it has come now, and they want to subject workers. All of us are aware concerning what's going on in Nigeria. The new minimum wage, the least workers also earn 20,000, isn't it? They want to offer our boys here 42,000 per month. This at times, critical people is crying. You want to subject people to work on that amount, and that is how they handed it up. I can imagine how they want to survive human being, and it's all come from through, and they are trying to separate. If you are not linked to that axis, you can't work. That's what's going on right now in Africa. Can imagine the kind of life. This is what we passed through the previous government, and this is linked to our former governor. If you're not from that, you won't work. And can imagine the partners that want to pay the boys. And I did drive the boys, and nobody said, and they said nobody said that almost all the boys they can't work. Is it a good plan? It's not a wrong signal. This is what we have been crying for. All this previous government, the subject youth of River State. No work. If you want to work, you must do one thing before you get work. That's what's going on. Right? This simple work, this work that at least will make the youth to be happy. Yet, they want to select the boys, youth. I'm not really happy, honestly. That's all of us are crying today that when we see a governor that can come to survey the River State, yet they still want to oppress us. I pray God will help us. Anything come from that link is a wrong link. I'm telling you the truth. That's all of us. I say no, not is enough. I believe by the grace of God, all will come to pass. So that's my urgent, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, my brother. Happy.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
My name is Professor Ikita, the call from the United States of Allah. My brother, there is something that I saw today that I need to let people know. Because when they are saying police is our friend, I don't believe it more. But today I believe it for what my eyes see at Allah Divisional Police headquarters here today. There is two cases that they brought upon investigation. Two fights. The other man, he knows somebody at that police station. When I got there, when they carried the two cases in front of the DPO, when the DPO looked at the case, say the other man that's been the case is the brother of one of them. The DPO now changed the IPO of the case. But my greatest surprise, they make sure they settle the fight between two of them. And they don't even collect issues, both value, both everything, and they release it for me. I think follow the two of them, go out, make sure there is no single correct. If you say now so the police they do, my brother, nobody would point bad finger onto them. And I pray that anybody that is doing bad among them, God will expose them so that they will believe that police is our friends. That's just my eyewitness this time. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you. 0817 00 00 951 and 0810 9510 951. Please keep on sending in the messages, your voice note. I'll take them. I'll take them. All right. Let's see. My name is Aposimano. My eyewitness is the lack of teachers in some government schools, precisely in Obiakpon, whereas a lot of graduates are on the streets moving to and fro. Government should look into it. Thanks. Thank you. All right, this one says, why did the Tinubu government shut down Empower program? Because our former President Buhari's regime brought, and it was really helping, no matter how small it was then. Because every month you're sure of getting 30,000 naira. Gosking. Well, Gosking, most of the programs initiated by any government usually they don't usually think it out, think it through. Most of those programs don't survive from one administration to the other because it's a self-made arrangement, and most times it is just for some cronies in government to become rich. So it's not like a national program that was canvassed for, that will benefit every citizen. So once it is enacted and passed into law, it becomes a normal thing. So once any administration comes, you don't even have the right to cancel it. For instance, in Europe, where you have some programs for that they have programs for their citizens, from one administration to the other, those programs are still there. Free this, free that, mortgage programs. It has nothing to do with, it is now Trump, so they will now scatter it. Joe Biden was the one who brought it, or Donald Trump brought it, so the next administration will now scatter it. Here, everything is me, I. So the Buhari administration came with feeding of children, even though billions went into the pockets of some thieves. They told us they were feeding children during COVID. Children were at home, and they were feeding children through the Spirit. And then you talk about the Empower. Sometimes some people will say, they've not seen their money. Some will say, they saw for this month, they didn't see for the next month. Now lie, now people they thief am. There's nothing held it anywhere. So even that program, yes, 30,000 was getting to your hands, but why can't they use that program to create jobs by going into manufacturing? You see, all these things that they bring up is just because they don't want to do the real thing. All this one is just, how do I put it? Palliative work, patch. It does not last. And it won't last. If you give business people loans to go into manufacturing, just like it's done in other countries, 3%, they give you 20 years to pay. Do you know businesses will flood everywhere and jobs will be created? You won't even need 30,000 naira Empower again. Nigerians are very strong. If Nigerians are not strong, they will not survive in Europe doing 3 to 4 jobs. Like if you no get strength, you no fit. Nigerians are strong. Nigerians want to work. Nigerians love to work. Nigerians are very intelligent. The only thing God did not bless us with is good leadership. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, Robin Majo.
Yes, Master. As I was saying, yesterday, I want to say the Chamber of Tokota, Professor Elijah Okere, JP, that road needs help. You recall UC has been shouting. As I'm calling now, I do not expect the solar to do anything, no. Because there's nothing he can do. It's not from here. It doesn't have lineage anywhere. But let His Excellency, Tinlai Kubara, the suspended governor, take notice as we are talking when he comes from, let him do the info. From Igbo Junction here to Tokota, Ikwengo, to Aba Road, go to the bridge there. Let the government revitalize the road. For money that the people will do it. I know where I come from. Man that grabbed, according to them, my parcel of land, and the farmer, I have access to it again. And you are listening to me. Clearly, that is the farmer, I mean, no, I tell you. Actually, the H staff, PhD, senior brother, is given a award salvation 3 a week ago. Those who are listening to me should remind him, I'm his senior brother. He knows me. He doesn't take my call anymore. Let them help me to recover my land now. I can't have access to my cassava planting. Kevin Anogo, the Akalaka, the 12, my classmate in high school. Your Highness, the second one of Niger Delta. Your Majesty, I take a tongue. I was your chairman, 50 P-man. People should help me now. The day I will die, they will say he's dead. He has tried. People are listening to me now. People should help me, son of the soil. Look, God bless you and bless your station. Robert Madam the farmer.
Thank you very much. Maja, don't worry, you will not die. Eh? You won't die. God will restore your land. All right, let's take this one.
Good evening, Max. I am Samson Adaji from Port Harcourt. I always love your program. I do listen to you always. Thank you for the good job. May Almighty God strengthen you. Thank you so much. Good night.
Oh, okay. I thought it was... okay, that's his eyewitness. Okay. Yes, good evening.
Hello, Mr. Maswell. A blessed evening to you and a bad one to all the bad politicians and wrong policemen that I'm just looking at them right now as I'm speaking to you, Mr. Maswell. Mr. Maswell, you see, my eyewitness report, I'm on my castle now, on a very high tower, on a pinnacle. I'm watching at some policemen right now. They started this thing 3 nights ago. And the way they are busy after Keke to collect money, that road is a busy road in front of Chelsea before Elelowo Bridge. When you are from Whitegate going to Elelowo, in front of Chelsea police station, a school there called Cherryford. They are in between. And as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at them now. My fear is that the way they are chasing after Keke to collect 100 naira, you will hear one of these days, if they don't stop them, that they have caused a vital accident, and the next thing they will do, they will run away. For some months ago, armed robber has been terrorizing this area. Police don't come to even rescue the matter.
But all they just start to do from 3 nights ago now is to, if you see the way they are doing it like that, hey, this one will just badge and run the other, hey, the other one will just run, hey, see the way they are doing it as if they are some admiral on the road. And if not for the carefulness of some of the drivers, they would have even caused accidents long ago now. But I pray one of these days they don't cause fatal accidents. The authorities, they are listening. They should come and call their men to order, whereby they will not mount checkpoints to check whether criminals are about to go and operate or carrying weapons. They are after 100 naira. If you look the way they are chasing at Keke right now, as I'm telling you, to collect 100 naira, they are about how many of them? This one will chase this one. Hey, this one will chase that. Hey. They are just doing it as if they are one Agboro. Mr. Master, what is wrong with our policemen? What is wrong with them? If the money they are paying them is not enough for them, why can't they resign and allow some persons who want to do this work genuinely to come and do this work and serve their fatherland, a patriotic Nigerian? But here you will see even some of the genuine ones, the patriotic Nigerians, when they come, they will frustrate them till they will say, if you can't beat them, you join them. And this is what is happening in all our institutions. Mr. Maxwell, in fact, I pity our country, Nigeria. I don't know, but I pray very soon God will raise a deliverer who will deliver us from all these evil men, fake leader, in the name of what Jagaban, Wike, Akpabio, and what have you.
Please leave personalities alone now. But thank you very much. Good evening, welcome.
Good evening.
Go ahead.
My name is Eddie Samuel. I'm calling you from Rupako.
All right, sir.
Let me just talk briefly about my area. In the Achukwu Estate, where we don't have lights, we don't have even the solar lights, there's nothing. The roads are very, very bad. I just need to see that one again. And secondly, the last speaker now mentioned about the way police are behaving. As I'm talking to you right now, come to Michelin Police Station, in front of Michelin Police Station, that's exactly what is going on there. Exactly what you just said now, exactly what the last speaker said, that's exactly what is going on in front of Michelin Police Station. I don't know, every day we keep reporting things like that. At the end of the day, they will tell you it's not their men, but they are in front of the police station doing that thing. Natural, thank you. I mean, Eddie Samuel from Rokbako. I have nothing to say more, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
All right. This one says, my witness is about the way and manner little Yahoo are riding bikes on our roads, especially here in Eche. Even when they are coming into someone's compound, they maintain the same high speed. Max, if it surprises me how a little boy of about 10 to 15, 20 years who is not interested in going to school, learning work or trading would buy 3 bikes of about 1-point-something million naira each in a day. Max, I'm afraid for the future. All right, good evening.
Hi, sir, good evening.
Go ahead.
Hello. My annual report is on the sole administrator. I think now River State is sick. He has come, he has confirmed. Maxwell, the IGR of the state is dropping. If I've not visited, I've visited no less than 18 local governments so far since he came in. Everywhere is peaceful. There is no money in circulation. River people are crying. Our mothers in the market are crying. Business are dropping.
Investors, the little small investors that are coming from neighboring states, can no longer come to do their trade anymore. I think it is high time they restrict our governor so that the economy can be able to stimulate. Keke boys are crying. Keke bus drivers are also crying. The bus drivers are crying. Market women are crying. Civil servants are crying. The governor needs to come back to his feet. Also, a journalist. You know what I'm talking about? This is the market. This is that nobody will be able to purchase even chicken. Please, he knows now the state is peaceful. I think it is right time for him to say his job is due here in River State. He has to go. Thank you and God bless you, Master.
Thank you very much. Okay, it says no power along NCA Road and no lights along the road, and the bridge has been down since SIM was removed. All right, that's much you can take. Follow me on Facebook, Lucky Maxwell, LuckyMaxwell. On X, that's Elon Musk, formerly Twitter, Lucky Max 234. Good evening.
Say no to the ordinary. Embrace the extraordinary, because we are the voice of the people. Voice of the people. Today, 95.1 FM. Today, 95.1 FM.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
On this show yesterday, we had Emmanuel Oshoma, a foremost weightlifting coach, who told us everything we needed to know in weightlifting, why Nigeria is not doing well, and where Nigeria is at this point. He returns to conclude the conversation we started yesterday, only on Global Sports Update. My name is Godwin Akena. Coach Oshoma, you have said so much information with us. Now let's talk about the state of facilities and equipment in Nigeria. How good are they in Nigeria? I'm talking about facilities and, of course, equipment.
Thank you. Up there in the north, they have a very pitiful condition of facilities. Very, very pitiful. In fact, I pitied the coaches there that they still come to attend competitions. But well, we have Plateau State doing very well, and Kano State are also doing very well. But here in the south, we have Oyo State, we have Osun State, we have Rivers, and we have Delta and Edo State. They have good equipment for training. But I wish it was all round, all the states. Sometimes some states pretend as if they want to prepare for a festival and make arrangements for barbells, equipment to train, and I don't know, they promise heaven and earth. Like me, I sell barbells, I sell those weights, and they promise, it's okay, send me estimate, do this and that, I will comply with them. The moment the money comes, they will tell you that they have ordered for their own, and it will soon land at the port. Until the end of the festival, those goods never arrive. I don't know what is responsible for that. But, well, many are called, but few are choosing. Those states that I just mentioned, they are doing, especially Plateau State, they are doing very well in weightlifting. Osun and Oyo State, they are doing very well. Edo Delta, Rivers, and don't forget Bayelsa and Akwa Ibom too. They are doing very well. It's just that those days, unlike it is now, those days we used to have National Sports Commission bringing equipment for states at the zonal level. Like when I was in Niger State, I got a complete set from my zonal headquarters at Kaduna. In fact, no state was left out. Everybody got one set, complete set. But it doesn't happen these days. And those barbells, they have their lifespan. Moreover, some people use it on top of iroko trees and iroko planks, and hardened wood, which is not so. That one kills the barbell very fast. But when you make a complete platform that will last you like 3 years, the barbell itself will last you for about 8 years. So equipment, though it's no longer cheap here. We have a coach in Nigeria here that sells weight just like me, but it is not easy. Nobody comes to say I want to buy. They either negotiate the buy. It's like negotiating a vehicle and we said remove the engine. Who will buy the engine now without the body? We have had series of requests that is troublesome and not understandable, all because of money. A complete set is about 6 million naira now, but during our time we were buying it at 1.5, sometimes 1 million if you work well. But now there are newest, very best technically preferred and prepared equipments that are stimulating to a weightlifter. But here in Nigeria, we hardly get them. If Sports Commission was involved in bringing them in, you can even sell to state and ask them to pay so amount, maybe a subsidized rate you give them to make them commit themselves. But no barbell is coming from anywhere. Many states are interested in buying before the festival, but the moment the festival bunch of money is approved, you start hearing something different. So that's where we are.
And finally, so much said by Coach Emmanuel Oshioma, a renowned weightlifter. Now, drugs and weightlifting, they are 5 and 6. How are we ranked or rated in the world of weightlifting when we talk about those who take drugs?
Those days are fading away already in weightlifting. It's just that some desperados will not allow you to go by. They continue to indulge in it. You see, anybody that takes drugs or anything to enhance his performance is doing more harm to himself or herself than the federation, because what you do now is it's like borrowing half of tomorrow and next tomorrow to enjoy today, and at the end you will not be able to enjoy a complete day tomorrow or next tomorrow. You see, the drugs, they were used to help people achieve their target those days. But these days, like me, myself, I was brought up very, very well at the center of these drugs. But I have never been caught. While my teammates were being caught at Egypt and Sweden, even at Los Angeles. Those people knows how to catch you. If you say you want to drink water, they'll give you. If it is beer, we have plenty of beer. All they want is for you to produce urine. And these people are around you at the last attempt of your weight. They grab your trouser plus your pant and your waist belt, so you cannot just escape them. Straight to the medical room. You sit down and they start watching you. We have been on their records for a very long time, but gradually we are falling out of it because most of us that experience what it was are now in charge of our players. If I tell you, as I hold the head coach position for Delta State Sports Commission, none of my players had ever been caught for drugs, except one lady who was pregnant and could not tell, maybe out of shame or something, and she was found to be positive until she was able to prove that she was in for something. I don't encourage it, but one thing you must know, you see, some of those drugs are very harsh. Those that will take you to the top, they are very harsh on human beings. And the moment you take it often and often, it becomes part of you. It will take you up and bring you down. It will take you up very high, and it will surely return you to the floor before you know it. And you'll be struggling with yourself on how to get up again. Those drugs prevent you to I don't know whether to say this on the radio. You cannot impregnate a woman. It is not possible when you take it to an extent. You very well you will climb, you will come down, but how long? It could take you 10 years. Nothing will happen. Even 15 years. If you go to Bulgaria, where I was trained, I went to Bulgaria for training about 6 times now. And this time we spend 3 months. And I was able to find out that they don't have value for children like the way we do here. They will show you many champions. This one was world champion. This one was world champion 1978. He's retired. This one was world champion 1979. He's retired. This one was world champion 1977. He's retired now. There are so many, one year. But guess what? None of them has a baby, except those who had babies before they came into the national team. And of course, with Russia, we are doing it, and it was being sponsored by government. So, and we have gone to Russia also for training and competition. So those people made it part of weightlifting, and because of the way they were growing, Nigerians started copying them. They have drugs very harsh and very bad on human beings. Do you know you take some drugs no matter your age? As you are combing your hair, or your hair are falling out. They'll be falling out one by one. Apart from being a boyfriend to your wife, your hair will fall out until you be. In fact, everybody will notice that something has happened to you. But today, weightlifting in Nigeria, we are completely off that track. Nobody encourages that again. And anybody caught now locally will be ejected before the WADA office. We have WADA office in Abuja here. Before they visit you, we make sure you are clean. And like me, what I do is, at the beginning of competition, or camp, I and you will sign a document that you will not take what I did not give you. And if you take what I did not give you, you will have yourself to be blamed. You will stand alone. And I am sure not to give you what will implicate you. So let us train properly. And that is why I encourage good feeding. Good feeding. When you feed very well and you train very well, you will sleep very well. And you will toilet very good. These are what we want. But those who cannot train are those who can train and want to beat the sky. I want to make sure they don't go for silver and bronze. Those are the ones still indulging in it. It is no longer popular in weightlifting, especially in Nigeria here. We had a time that people were coming to say, I beg, you should make yourself for me. No, it is gone. Nobody is even importing them again, except those who go to Bulgaria and Russia. But who are going there these days? It's unfortunate.
Coach Emmanuel Oshioma, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you being on the show.
Thanks a million. You can come again. I'm always here for you.
Many thanks to you, Coach Emmanuel Oshioma. Serious education right here about weightlifting. What gladdens my heart is that Nigeria is no longer involved in taking drugs as far as the sport is concerned. My name is Godwin A. Nakena. Let's keep cruising, keep praying for Nigeria. God bless Nigeria.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique style.
In a world where innocence should be cherished and childhood dreams allowed to flourish, there exists a painful reality that we must confront. A reality known as child abuse and neglect. Every child deserves to grow up in an environment filled with love, care, and safety. But sadly, not all children are fortunate enough to experience this. A survey revealed that 6 out of 10 Nigerian children experienced at least one form of violence before they are 18. In May 2022, a public opinion poll revealed statistics as 88% of adult Nigerians admitted the prevalence of child abuse, while 51% of adult Nigerians also acknowledge personally seeing abusive treatment in their localities. Child abuse and neglect come in many forms: physical, emotional, and even neglectful acts of omission. These acts can leave deep scars, both visible and hidden, on a child's heart and soul. It's crucial for all of us to stand together against this injustice. We can be the voice that these vulnerable children desperately need. We must recognize the signs, report suspicions, and provide support to those affected. We have the power to break the cycle of abuse and neglect. Let us strive to create a world where every child feels safe, valued, and loved. A world where their laughter can flourish and their dreams can take flight. Join us in raising awareness, advocating for change, and championing the rights of every child. Together, we can make a difference and ensure that no child ever has to endure the pain of abuse or neglect. It's time to be the change, to protect the most vulnerable among us. Let us work hand in hand to build a brighter, safer future for our children. This message is brought to you by Today95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
Every day, we hear reports about counterfeit products, stories of fake drugs, food, expired goods and other consumables being manufactured, imported and sold to unsuspecting members of the public. Findings reveal that Africa records at least 100,000 deaths from fake drugs-related ailments yearly. These fake and substandard products, particularly drugs, have been considered a global threat to human lives. And despite efforts by authorized agencies in Nigeria to combat the menace, the Nigerian market remains flooded with different unwholesome products. This is a plea to all those who manufacture and sell these goods to desist. Stop this menace of counterfeit products. Let's place value on human lives. And should you have purchased a counterfeit product or unsatisfied with the product, please contact SON or Consumer Protection Agency. This message is powered by Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Please listen to this paid infomercial.
Follow the road, Oga. Follow the road. I probably follow the road. Even DJ, follow the road.
Greetings to you, wonderful people of River State. Thank you for joining us on this health enlightenment, sponsored by Baba Champion Herbs. Baba Champion Day for number 62 Ikwere Road by Egede Street, my one, Diego, Port Harcourt. You can call Baba Champion on 081 69 20 2525. 081 69 20 2525. Let's hear from the Chief Consultant of Baba Champion Herbs.
Thank you so much, dear listener, for being with us. I am the Chief Consultant of Champion Herbs International. We are located at number 62 Ikwere Road by Egede Street, my one, Diobu, Port Harcourt. Today, I want to talk about erectile dysfunction.
Please, could you break it down so everybody can understand this?
Erectile dysfunction is the inability to get and keep an erection firm enough for intercourse. Having erection trouble from time to time is not necessarily an issue for concern, but when it happens frequently, it becomes a problem. It can cause stress, affect your self-confidence, and contribute to relationship problems. This problem of getting or keeping an erection can also be a sign of an underlying health condition that needs treatment. Male sexual arousal is a complex process that involves the brain, hormones, emotions, nerves, muscles, and blood vessels. Stress and mental health concerns can cause or worsen erectile dysfunction. Common causes include alcoholism and other forms of substance abuse, sleep disorders. If you don't sleep well, it can affect your performance. Tobacco use, too much sugar in the body, obesity, metabolic syndrome, which is a condition involving increased blood pressure, high insulin level, body fat around the waist, among others. We are located at number 62 Ikwere Road by Egede Street, my one, Diobu, Port Harcourt. Baba Champion Herbs.
We are not jack of all trade. We focus mainly on those issues that cause embarrassment
embarrassment to you as a man. You can call us on 081 69 20 25 25. 081 69 20 25 25.
Does it come with symptoms?
Of course, it comes with a lot of symptoms, which, if neglected, could result to terrible conditions. The symptoms include trouble getting an erection or keeping an erection, reduced sexual desire. You find yourself, as a man, you don't have urge at all. When you experience other sexual problems, such as premature ejaculation or weak erection. Other ailments, such as diabetes, heart disease, might also be linked to erectile dysfunction. We are located at number 62 Ikwere Road by Egede Street, My One, Diob, Port Harcourt, Baba Champion Herbs. You can call us on 081 69 20 25 25. 081 69 20 25 25.
Any advice to our listeners?
I advise any man with any of these symptoms to quickly visit an expert. Even if it gets you embarrassed talking to an expert, never mind that. Most times, treating an underlying condition is enough to reverse erectile dysfunction. In other cases, medication or direct treatment helps a lot. So, when you see yourself in this situation, visit an expert. Don't feel like talk to an expert. We are located at number 62 Ikwere Road by Egede Street, My One, Diob, Port Harcourt, Baba Champion Herbs. You can call us on 081 69 20 25 25. 081 69 20 25 25. Baba Champion Herbs is all about you. Once you get to our office, we will run a thorough checkup on you, which includes comprehensive tests that will help us locate the root cause of your problem before we face it squarely. We don't charge anything to run the test on you. It is of utmost importance to us because it helps us to actually understand your situation and how best to tackle it. Remember, at Baba Champion Herbs, our main focus is on how to bring out the real action in you as a man. Make no mistakes. Visit an expert. We are located at number 62 Ikwere Road by Egede Street, My One, Diob, Port Harcourt, Baba Champion Herbs. You can call us on 081 69 20 25 25. 081 69 20 25 25.
Thank you very much.
Follow the road, Oga. Follow the road. I follow who no road. Even DJ. Follow who no road.
And that was a paid infomercial.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique style.
Hello, my people. Are you ready for an electrifying experience that would send shivers down your spine? Welcome to the thrill. Hold on tight as we dive into the hottest high-life tracks that will make your pulse race and your feet move. It's not just a show. It's a musical and talk adventure that would leave you craving for more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the thrill. Mondays to Thursdays, 9 p.m. only on Today 95.1 FM.
Sing that song of love, sweet man, love.
Guitar Boy by Victor Uwaifo right there. You know that when it comes to high life songs, I did deliver like Hebrew women. In fact, I feel like I don't do past Hebrew women. You're welcome to another episode of The Thrill, beautiful people. It is Tuesday. Tuesday is almost done. Give it a couple of hours and we will be in another day. But here we are, and we're going to have a beautiful episode of The Thrill tonight. And it's going to be more or less a sequel because something we talked about the proposal, right? The 10 billion naira solar project for the presidential villa yesterday, and Reno Omokri has come out to talk about it. Apparently he has some things to tell Nigeria. He says, look, don't be in a hurry to condemn. Nigerians don't be in a hurry to condemn what you don't understand. And he has taken the liberty to explain to explain the importance of the solar projects for the presidential villa. He says the president will be saving taxpayers' money with this project. Now, how this is going to happen, I'm sure that he told himself that he said some things. I'm going to be sharing some of those things that he said with you, right? And then we'll talk about it. We will look at, antecedents. This will not be the first time that we are hearing, let's do this so we can save money for this and for that. We're here in Nigeria. And every other day, we are hearing of borrowings and all of that. There was time we had a conversation here on The Thrill where I said, as a Nigerian, you just did your day, but you are owing money. You are owing money that you did not borrow by yourself because, we did this thing where on social media, it was trending. Okay, look, based on how much Nigeria owes, right? How much Nigeria has borrowed, that look at how much every citizen would have to pay for us to be able to offset these loans. And we talked about it here on The Thrill. So if indeed these projects are to save taxpayers' money, if we're supposed to save from these projects, so where's the money going to? Well, that's the conversation on the table tonight, beautiful people. You're welcome. Please take your seat, find your place. Sit pretty. Let's have this conversation. It's going to be an amazing night of high life and, of course, talk.
Ebiri ba bere yo. Olawe Promise Lawuru. Portability. The small photo big engine. Psalm 23. the woman expenses. Ofin water your tire. Give me a 2-1 of Niger Delta. The Ozigi Zaga. Bokan Kimango can kill a man. I be lapa like make a mama Pakazai make it. O commit to out and one to number. On the motto dog or dog, eh? The gamma said, Mamma promise love. It's also to log a TV. Lila see family can be. But I'll be paraba. See. King Dr. Robert the busy man. Exactly come on what I buy. Ozigiza can walk about my summer. Carry me about. Ebi me one up about no. Never in the Penacam, never in the Penara, never in the Grove, never in the Grara, when a fight. A same between Mamma Deep. Remember Navacan, Manabaraca Deep. Or for your regiment, remember good than me a pretty Madaba. Or 10 million, 20 million can never put 20 eye. Naga Cabo. As a mile, they got bound and away behind Ozigi Zaga. Small motor, big engineer, Ozigi Zaga. Can make out down by an area by Ozigi Zaga. If I be but I put him on Ozigi Zaga. As a mile, they got bound and looking at Ozigi Zaga. Small motor, big engineer, Ozigi Zaga. Can make out down by an area. Ozigi Zaga, see me I get that Ozigi Zaga. What to do with it? Boy. As I'm happy, me and I'm in the way by and see I'm out there. About the minute by I am mamma say no doubt. Zambin at Purple. Can I get up by an area fire Ozigi Zaga? As a my and my by I see I'm out there. About the minute by I am mamma say madam. Is I being a late for the Mula? The Magada by an area fire Ziggy Zaga. Mokemi. The Bamalana, Mrs. Laura, promise Lawu. Nana we be a play. A bow, give you what I can. While Bolton come for a sober him. I see the dog by
Okay, Ozigi Zaga right there by Alfred J. King. Well, you know that I give you amazing high life songs. I'm sure that at this point you are convinced, right? Not confused. And so nobody did follow me drag up. All right, beautiful people. I hope you are well seated though, because the conversation tonight, I don't know, but if you can drag that past my neighbor generator, just get ready, because Reno, since he dropped what he dropped in, since he decided he wanted to defend the federal government, well, he has been dragged. I don't know. Reno is somebody who, does this thing where he's always, dropping controversial stuff here and there, and he has been known to always support the government of the day. Those people do not even hold him as somebody who can, say something credible. They don't even regard him as a truthful person, because it just feels like he's the kind of person who would do the whole anywhere bele face, so whatever benefits him, whatever puts food on his table, he's all in for that. So even when that thing is not exactly the truth, he's going to, you'll find Reno there. So since he decided to jump in and defend the whole plan to the 10 billion naira solar project for the presidential villa plan, right? And then, well, Nigerians have been dragging him. You know how you drag a past my neighbor generator? Yes, exactly. So left, right, and center, I just feel like he has been going through a lot. But then again, I think he's used to it somehow, because if he wasn't, then he most likely would have stopped. But it doesn't look like we're going to stop hearing from Renault anytime soon. But I'm just going to give you some things. I will read out some of the things that he dropped on social media as it is hot, because this is hot. What this whole proposal for solar project, it's hot stuff, and so he jumped on it. Renault likes to jump on hot stuff. He has jumped on it, and Nigerians are not even finding it funny. So he don't collect auto. But I'm just going to tell you what he has said so far. Okay, so he wrote, solar panels in Aso Rock should be commended, not condemned. I'm quoting him now. I'm just going to read what he wrote. It is small picture thinking to believe that installing solar panels in Aso Rock is tantamount to the president's lack of faith in the government's plan to improve electricity generation and transmission in Nigeria. Yesterday we had this conversation, and I did ask, okay, so if this is the plan for the presidential villa, solar panels for the presidential villa, is there hope? Because this is a government that promised constant power supply during campaigns. I mean, is that not what they said they would do for the people of Nigeria? And so if you promise constant power supply, well, let's know if the solar project thing is a plan, if it's part of one of the ways you intend to make sure that power, or to solve the power crisis in Nigeria. Okay, then let Nigerians know that you want to start with, maybe you want to use the presidential villa to test it. So when you finish installing solar plants in the presidential villa, you now move to the other parts of the country, maybe, just maybe. Now, this is me thinking out loud. And there are some people who also share this school of thought, right? Because various reactions have trailed this development. And so Renault says that it is small picture thinking to believe that installing solar panels in Aso Rock is tantamount to the president's lack of faith in the government's plan to improve electricity generation and transmission in Nigeria. So he's saying it doesn't mean that the plan, or that the president has no faith in the fact that, or in the plan to restore or improve electricity generation and transmission in Nigeria. And then he went ahead to make reference to the White House, Buckingham Palace, and also France, saying that these places have, like he said, the White House has solar panels installed and all of that. Well, he said a lot of things. And we're here looking at these things. I'm just going to give you some more details, right? So you know where this man is coming from. He wrote, please fact check me. The White House, which is the seat of the United States government, has been using solar panels since 1979 under President Jimmy Carter. These panels were replaced and improved under President Ronald Reagan in 1989, again by President George W. Bush in 2002, and finally by President Barack Obama in 2013. They are scheduled to be updated by President Donald Trump. Again, please fact check. Solar panels are scheduled for Buckingham Palace as part of King Charles's clean energy project for the British monarchy. The same is ongoing in France, where the official premises of the French president, the Élysée Palace, are being fitted with geothermal panels that will make that building less dependent on public energy. And then he went further to ask, are you now saying that means the United States government does not have confidence in the ability of the United States Department of Energy to coordinate and provide adequate power for America? Or do the British royal family and the French presidency not express faith in British gas and in British gas and the France electricity company to provide power? Solar energy as well as geothermal power is the future, and the entire world will eventually transition from fossil fuels and other non-renewable sources of energy to renewable energy like solar, which does not affect the environment as negatively as current energy sources do. Like the White House, Aso Rock is not the property of President Tinubu or any incumbent president. It is the abode of the leader of the government and head of state. It is funded with public money, and the president, as a trustee, must spend public funds prudently. Solar panels provide a cheaper and more affordable alternative to traditional forms of electricity, which in Nigeria are either hydroelectric or generated by power generators. By installing solar panels at Aso Rock, President Tinubu is leading by example and saving the Nigerian taxpayer money. I'm going to take this part again for emphasis. I'm doing repetition for emphasis. By installing solar panels at Aso Rock, President Tinubu is leading by example and saving the Nigerian taxpayer money. The more Nigerians use solar energy, the less pressure they put on the national grid. The grid can then evacuate scarce electric power to where it is most needed, including rural communities and industrial clusters. I appeal to Nigerians to think things through before jumping on government bashing trends. It is a total misunderstanding of the issues for anyone to malign the president and the presidency for an act for which the government ought to be celebrated. Reno or mockery. Well, that's what he wrote. So he says the president will be saving taxpayers money with the 10 billion naira solar project for the presidential villa. Do you think this is true? What do you make of this? So I followed some reactions so far, and he quoted the US, he quoted UK, he quoted France as well. And people have said, look, these countries that you have quoted, you make it look like these people have power issues. They do not. So for countries that do not have power issues, the citizens will definitely not have a problem with whatever the government decides to do. In terms of, we're trying to power the state house with solar, we're trying to power the presidential villa with, solar panels and all of that. But in Nigeria, where even the places categorized as Band A and who are supposed to have up to 20 hours of power supply do not have the 20 hours of power supply. I hear there's even a Band E. That should be like, 4 hours? I don't even understand it. So the fact that people do not have, power is a problem on a normal day in Nigeria. And the narrative so far, right? A lot of following the reactions so far, some Nigerians are saying this might not be a problem in itself, but there are pressing issues. So if we want to focus on the power crisis, how about, rather than focus on the state house or the presidential villa, how about the money? Sure that, there's power for more Nigerians, especially those in rural communities. Why are we not having that? Instead of the whole spending 10 billion naira for the president to install solar panels in the presidential villa. Look at the cost of fuel. Nigerians are buying fuel at premium prices. Nigerians are sleeping in darkness. And so if this is saving taxpayers' money, I wonder what wasting taxpayers' money would look like. So if Reno Mokri is saying that this is a move to save taxpayers' money, then I wonder what wasting taxpayers' money would look like. Are you wondering too? Well, let's talk. So let's have this conversation. You call in and tell me what you think. Now remember this, the president announced subsidy removal the moment he assumed office in May 2023. This was something that sparked reactions. Nigerians, home and abroad, everybody was, okay, what's the plan? No problem. After all, you're not the first president who talked about the removal of fuel subsidy. Goodluck Jonathan, when he was president, wanted to do it, but he didn't do it. Okay, so you guys, you've been talking about it for a while. You want to remove fuel subsidy. No problem. What's the plan? What would the money be used for? Who are we holding accountable? Can we see how this money will be used to benefit Nigerians? Well, fuel prices soared, and since then, transportation prices have been on a constant hike. Nigerians are still asking what the saved funds are being used for. The country is still largely in debt with the near constant borrowings. So all of these things put together, I mean, it's giving confusion, it's giving a whole lot of things. So let's talk, beautiful people. My questions for you. First off, from past antecedents, do you trust that the solar energy investment will indeed save taxpayers money? Reno Mokri says it will save taxpayers money. Says the president has been doing Nigerians a favor, right? Because the presidential villa, as you all know, of course, it's funded with public money. So he says if power is no longer an issue for the presidential villa, then they are saving taxpayers money. Do you agree that this solar energy investment will indeed save taxpayers money? Now, if it does, who accounts for the money saved? And what will it be used for? Till tomorrow, Nigerians are still asking, the money saved from fuel subsidy, where are we seeing it? What is the money being used for? Where are the developments? What has been done with the money saved from fuel subsidy removal? And so, if this is replicated here, who accounts for the money saved? What will it be used for? Do you see sense in Renault's defense of the acquisition of solar mini grid for the presidential villa? From the things that I read that Renault wrote, do you think he's making sense? I'd love to know. 0817 00951 0810 9510951. Phone lines are open, beautiful people. All right, let's get started. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, Mr. Zion, I'm calling you from Port Harcourt.
Welcome, Mr. Zion. Welcome.
Sorry, let me ask you, what are your full names?
Amaka Felix.
Amaka Felix.
Mm-hmm.
The Felix is your surname.
Mm-hmm.
I mean your biological surname.
Is this the
Yes. Amaka, you are not bearing English name as a son. No, I'm not. I'm just asking.
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. No wahala. Thank God, my brother is still having hope. Amaka, the likes of Reno Omokri, political merchants, they don't have a job, they don't have a business. They have influence that whatever they say, the government will tend to give them 1 or 2 naira, peanuts and crumbs. Thank you for saying this in our favor. For Reno Mokri to come out with such a defense for a lazy government, I'm not surprised. If his government can be so lazy to come out with such idea, imagine how such an individual, a proceed from that government, how he or she will reason. Nothing. This is to let you know that never expect power again. Look at it from this angle. Now you want to provide solar for your domain. You are not thinking of your people. Are you aware in South Africa today, 60% of South Africa power supply or power generation is from solar? They have a farm, and that farm they spend just 1.3 trillion naira, 1.8 billion South African rand to fix that, and is supplying over 60% of South African population. But your government want to use that money to provide only light for themselves.
Okay.
A microscopic less than 5% of the population. My concern is this: the people are not even educated enough. The people don't even read. For the past few days, I've not been around. Well, for your information, I'm now a title holder in Bayelsa State. So I'm used to the initiations and the processes that have not been going through the news.
All right.
So Amaka, thank you very much for this segment. We from Bayelsa and the Ijo Enclave, we are proud of you. And we are making an interest right now. Thank you very much, Mr. Zion from Port Harcourt.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Zion. Congratulations on your titleship. All right, keep your calls coming in. Meanwhile, send me a message 0701 9339 962. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening to you. You're welcome.
The next they play yesterday was Morocco match.
Yes.
That day was you are hitting us with adjustments. Today you are hitting us. It's a good one. Amaka, God will bless you and God will keep your station flowing. 95.1.
Amen.
Now, Rano Emoke. First and foremost, where does he reside? Is he in Nigeria as we speak?
No, not at the moment.
The man is always hiding in the United Kingdom. I think so, UK, not US. It's very unfortunate and very shameful that a government that campaigned Bola Tinubu was going to give Nigerians power. And people are pushing. They want to keep Stola in Asor Rock. It's a shame and a disgrace. I just do hope that Nigerians are listening. They have ears. Yesterday I told you, as I'm talking to you, my gen is on. Why is the gen on? Because of the fridge. Let things get cold. About light, I have solar in the house. All the rooms are lit. And they will remain lit because they have made us to know that there's nothing we get from the government. And I'm praying that God should bless me. It is not my land they grab. I'm planning to get a light, solar, that will pump my water. The answers are there. It's a shame that people will be pushing that I saw of the seat of power, just like the Oval House in US. People are talking about solar. It's a shame and disgrace. APC.
All right.
I wonder how. God bless you. I'm a car of the mother of the farmer. I remain. I'm called from the trade. God bless you and bless your station.
Amen. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yeah. Reno on mockery is making mockery of Nigeria. If they want to replicate or copy what is obtainable to the developed plan, they should also replicate everything good that are over there. The good road, yes, the good facilities, like check how many refineries are working in US. How they produce their crude oil over there. They don't ship their crude oil to any other country to process it and go back there to buy from the other country. Everything good that is obtainable there, they should replicate it. Looking at what they are telling me as a Nigerian, do you know that you just read something to us, and the gap there is 20 years, 25 years, and thereabout. If such a thing is copied here in Nigeria, do you know that after this administration, the incoming government will destroy or condemn that solar and want to bring their own. These are ways that they will just want to use to embezzle our nation treasury.
All
So
right.
imagine they build a vice presidential lodge and that place has not been occupied till date.
All right.
I condemn it. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you. Name and location, please.
My name is Frank.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I still no reason why any reasonable person would take normal Christians.
Oh.
No. Nobody should take him serious, and we shouldn't even give him. We shouldn't give him the platform. We shouldn't even. The guy is very serious human being. We all know in Nigeria. So I don't think anybody should take him. They don't take any words from him. I see his post. I ignore him. I see his comments. I don't allow his comments to be an issue to me. Please, I don't think we should even give him that platform to even talk.
All right.
We shouldn't take his news. He's a very serious person. We know. We all know in Nigeria he's a very serious person. Let's not take his news, please.
All right. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Hello. Good evening. Yes. Good evening to you. Name and location, please. Oh, your line is terrible. I cannot hear you. Try calling again, please. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you. Name and location, please.
This is Edaki calling from Momoy.
You're welcome.
This solar energy of a thing, it is so shameful that a Nigeria that calls itself a country is behaving abnormal. First of all, how do we get to this point? How do we get to this place we are today? I've made a research and I've concluded on my research that the problem started from our leader. Check the leader we are having as the president of Nigeria. Do they have background? A normal background? An intelligent background? A hard work background? A business they are doing? None. Anyone that just wake up in one midnight will just try to bargain in one of two things to think of become the president of this country. This solar energy they are putting on all over the place, I think they should know that the battery will still die off. And when the battery die off, it will become a disaster to the country. I don't know which country lives by solar energy. I'm so shameful of this country. I find myself. May God help us. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Okay, which is still our Nigeria. Well, it's where we call home. All right. Some messages are in 0701 9339 962. Please keep them coming. Let's see. Desi Zoko Laka says that solar that Tinubu wants to enjoy free of charge should also be extended to every Nigerian. All right. Hello. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Name and location, please.
Okay. I'm Matthias calling from Noah in River State.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Hi, so.
Fine, thank you.
Okay. I'm not that surprised about what the Nigerian government is saying because this is a wonderful country. If anybody will tell me that a president have the power to suspend the sitting governor of a state, and when the power is not there for him to do that, and the president went ahead and the thing is being obeyed. So what will I not expect from the government? People like somebody like me, I don't care some things. When you talk things like this, it's just that somebody have to talk. Not that we just want to talk. But things is not being done in Nigeria well.
Okay.
The leader treat us as if we don't know the right and left. Sorry, let me take you back. During the presidency election, I went to a program in a church called Embassy at Umola here. And after the church, the man of God, he said to us that this very leader coming to lead us, they are coming to mock us. And that is the same thing we are seeing today. People have been using their power to oppress the poor.
All right.
But we give them the mandate. So I am not surprised, but I pray for them. And I bid them that God is God. One day.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. This message here says, good evening, Ami. I'm Kelvin by name. Is a solar power plant for the whole country, Nigeria? No, it's not. It's for the presidential villa. This one says, my dear sister, when I heard of this 10 billion naira for solar light for Aso Rock Villa, I was shocked. When I said this, Tinubu's administration has nothing to offer to Nigerians. The enemies of the country will start abusing me. Since Tinubu came into power, how many corrupt politicians has been sent to prison for stealing public funds? If they can spend 10 billion naira for solar light for Aso Rock Villa, Nigerians should expect darkness and increase in electricity tariff. Tinubu has failed those who vote for him. From Thank God Ability Atuegbo. Thank you for texting. This one says, ignorance, laziness, and lack of exposure from Abiodun. Okay. This message here says, good evening, Lady Amaka, Reverend Onedika Chiamadi Omuma. A solar project of 10 billion naira and not 1 billion naira. For me, the taxpayers' money has been wantonly exhausted without any remainder. May God help our leaders to do the right thing at the right time. All right, thank you. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you. Name and location, please.
This is Emeka calling from Rumimbo.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
We have a problem in this country. Why is it people our president said? I find out that these people have nothing, no.
Okay.
Why do we make these people our president now?
You voted during the elections, didn't you?
I didn't vote for this man now.
Okay. Well, apparently some other people did. Apparently some other people did. But okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Greetings, Amaka. Thanks a lot for the vibes you are giving via your background, especially those of us from the Ijo extraction. Commend you for the songs. Honorable Marlon. All right, thank you so much. Waiting here for you. Feel like say I open gates today. But this is not the first time I'm playing Ijo songs now. This one says, Amaka, how are you doing? This government's now scam, Joe. Wahala. Aboyo Kingsley from Rimokuta. This one says, my dear sister. Okay, this is a long message. Let me read some other short ones. Samuel Kabari says, if Aso Rock wants to enjoy solar, it simply means the entire country is going to be in total darkness. Christopher Omo says, Capital Flight 2. Who produced the solar system? Is it Nigeria or outside? Let's see. Oliver Dave says, everyone knows that Reno is a clown, so I wasted my time on him. Barry Swa Calvin Fabian says, Reno is looking for what he will eat. Okay, well, it's a matter of where Bele face for him, if you say so. Hello, good evening. Last call. Hello, good evening. Name and location, please.
This is Akuku from Apokiche.
You're welcome.
Yes, my not much.
You're what? I'm sorry, you're what now? Oh, thank you.
He's clean the guy starting and he's looking for something. You should not to him. I know why did you don't tell us? I don't want to the continent. Bring a car. I've been saying, what I
Your line is
because of personalities of one person. Why do we see them one by one?
Oh, no, okay. Thank you so much. But no, we're not saying that anybody should die, please. Okay, we're not saying anybody should die. But thank you. Thank you so much for texting. Thank you for calling. That's as much as I can take. Our time is fast spent. A commercial comes up next. I will take you through the world news at 10 p.m. Let's continue the update. The Thrill continues tomorrow. Same station, same presenter, and of course, same time. So let's do this again tomorrow, 9 p.m. I will be here with you, and we're going to have another conversation because this, like I said, is our Nigeria. It's our home. We cannot, even if we travel out, even if we jackpot, we would always remain Nigerians. So let's do what we can for our country. Thank you so much for listening. It's Today 95.1 FM. My name is Amaka.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique style.
Please listen to this paid infomercial.
Herbal Heritage International, the Kokoroko, for herbal medicine, where they produce strong, correct medicine, they take it, they support with country healthcare system. Countryman, correct, holistic, ogbonge herbal medicine, they know they come out for public anyhow, like a big masquerade. Full ground, as every Christmas, have been boundary. Seeking a self sabi medicine, we pass them. After all, monkey smart now, because tree near tree is our forest. So, Heritage International will use the technology of computer testing machine to see and know before attacking that your health condition. We don't become Obaruba for your life with the correct treatment. Therefore, whether definition or without definition, make you visit Herbal Heritage International. Offices way near you. Herbal Heritage International. Now you.
Hello and welcome to the program Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Roots and Herbs is put together and sponsored by Herbal Heritage International, also known as Baba Yoruba. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special promo package. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts at number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. Number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. And at the same time, it will give you the privilege of meeting Baba Yoruba himself at the venue. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080 33 111 946. I repeat, 080 33 111 946. 080 33 111 946. On today's edition of the program, our topic for discussion is staphylococcal infection. And I have with me in the studio, Dr. Otumba Abiodun. Sir, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Staphylococcal infections do occur in the body system when Staphylococcus bacteria enters into the body system and spread within the body system, destroying body cells. Staphylococcus bacteria are majorly of three types that can afflict men. But of these three, the most pathogenic in nature, that is the one that is capable of causing diseases easily in men, is the Staphylococcus aureus, because it is capable of invading body cells, destroying them, causing different pathological changes in the body. When Staphylococcus bacteria spread in the body system, there are a number of changes that one can experience. This can result to burning sensation within the individual, and this can be seen as fever from time to time, or a situation where there is certain hotness coming from within. There can be skin manifestations in staphylococcal infection that can be given one periodic boils or rashes all over the body. In some people, such rashes can come around the pubic region, or even leading to boils that can lead to blisters or even ulcers on the skin. It is possible for one to experience persistent headache in staphylococcal infection because the body fluid is already contaminated. Staphylococcus, as we know, is a form of bacteria. Any bacteria that is capable of spreading in the body system can lead to reactions in the body that can further damage body tissues. And when this occurs, it is possible for one to experience joint pains in form of infective arthritis. Part of this bacteria can spread deep into the tissues of the heart, affecting the valves of the heart. And when this occurs, you discover that there can be palpitation that some will start witnessing as if they have panic attack. When this is allowed to continue in the body system, it is possible for one to start getting tired easily. There are many people, by walking from one pool to another, they get tired, or by doing just something that is not supposed to be that tasking in terms of energy consumption, they discover that it's as if they don't have have enough hair where they are located. All this can be as a result of weakness of the heart resulting from infection or spread of this bacteria we're talking about. When this bacteria is able to pollute the body fluid, it is possible for one to witness mouth odor. Mouth odor is a form of changes that is called halitosis, where people will start coming up with breath coming from within that is already polluted. There is no amount of time such people wash their mouth, you discover that the breath coming out is very offensive. All this can be as a result of pollution of the body system. It is possible if any bacteria is able to dwell so long in the body system to contaminate the whole body fluid and even damage nerves. When nerves are damaged, there can be tiredness. Not only this, it is possible for men to suffer a lot because this can degenerate to a situation where a man is unable to stand like a real man. When a man is unable to stand like a real man, it is seen as a serious challenge because the whole family can be affected. Part of the joy of the relationship can be stolen, and this can cause different rancors in the family. A man that is unable to stand as he should can find it difficult to get arousal. The desire for opposite sex can disappear, and once that arousal is not there, that is the ignition point. It means such a man will not be able to stand like a real man. In some people, the arousal can be there, but you discover that because nerves have been damaged, the transmission from the upper center down to the power point of man, that is in between his two thighs, can be weakened. When such occurs, you discover that such a man can even get arousal or is able to stand, but the type of standing that he has is not strong enough to help him to even get into the act. In some people, they make efforts to get into the act, but you discover that they are unable to spend more than a minute or more before they are exhausted. Mind you, before a man can be called a real man, such a man must be able to have the arousal as desired and also be able to sustain the energy he has been able to gather for a considerable length of time. That is when such a man can be able to make his partner happy when it comes to man-to-woman interaction. So such men do suffer from this from time to time. It's after knowing the root cause of the challenge that one will be able to know the right step to take for one to be totally free. Whenever you experience anything that we have been able to mention or other things, it's very important for one to visit a competent healthcare giver who will be able to run tests on one and pinpoint where the problem lies and provide solution. For more enlightenment and advice, the number to call is 080-33-111-946. I repeat, 080-33-111-946. Thank you all.
All right, you've been listening to the program Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Roots and Herbs is put together and sponsored by Herbal Heritage International, also known as Baba Yoruba. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special promo package. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and sales. This offer runs while the stock lasts at number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. Number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. And at the same time, it will give you the privilege of meeting Baba Yoruba himself at the venue. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080-33-111-946. I repeat, 080-33-111-946. 080-33-111-946. I repeat, 080-33-111-946. Let's take our sponsor's message. Don't go away. We shall be right back.
Herbal Heritage International, the Kokoroko, for herbal medicine, where they produce strong, correct medicine, they take it, they support with country health care system. Quatliman, correct bakelistic ogbonge herbal medicine, they know they come out for public anyhow like a big basket. Full ground as every Christmas have been boundary. Sickness self sabi medicine will pass them. After all, monkey smart now because tree near tree is our forest. Heritage International will use the technology of computer testing machine to see and know before attacking that your health condition. We don't become Ubarugba for for your life with the correct treatment. Therefore, whether definition or without definition, make you visit Herbal Heritage International. Offices way near you. Herbal Heritage International. Now
You're welcome back to Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Roots and Herbs is put together and sponsored by Herbal Heritage International, also known as Baba Yoruba. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special promo package. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts at number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. Number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. This promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. And at the same time, it will give you the privilege of meeting Baba Yoruba himself at the venue. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080 33 111 946. I repeat, 080 33 111 946. 080 33 111 946. Until we come your